Hello guys, and welcome to the Gers TV. It's Si.
And Sandra.
And Kenny, how you all doing?
Kenny's made his return, so they'll
Ta-na.
I'm trying to remember when the visit South Park and said who's killed Kenny. He's
Oh,
back.
that's an old one, Si. Old one.
Aye. So just at the just stream it in a wee second, Jim. So guys, see before we start tonight's show, I'm going to just get a couple of seconds. I want to put a picture up. A true Rangers legend, the one and only Mr. Bobby Brown. So let's go with that. Tonight's show is dedicated to Bobby. I knew Bobby personally. I just want to quickly say a few words about him. When you talk about legends and greats and everything else in an era of football, when football's totally changed and it's all about money and images and rights, Bobby Brown is probably the last of the greatest Rangers team ever, the Iron Curtain. And everybody's granda or great granda or whatever will tell you, if they're alive or they've told you stories. These guys were looked upon at the time when Rangers were royalty. Rangers were the greatest team in the world. Not the greatest club, but I still call them. These guys were the greatest, and Bobby Brown was the last in the Iron Curtain. So tonight's show is for Bobby Brown, Jim. That's great. And we'll just transition that back here. So that's it. Bobby Brown, an absolute Rangers legend, and also at a time when Scotland was actually the Rangers support, he was the referee. He was the manager of Scotland's greatest ever when they beat the world champions England, and Jim Baxter and Dennis Law were the showboaters. So a true icon of Scottish football has left us. And I just want to say, if you get a chance, have a wee watch of the videos I made, the interviews I've done with him, because he's a fantastic, legendary guy. So what we got here, guys, the first time we're going to do,
Like, subscribe and share. Please go into our YouTube, please, guys, and subscribe to our page. I couldn't get out of there. Subscribe to our page and share. It doesn't need to be Rangers pages. Share to anybody. Get us out there, guys. Keep sharing.
As well as that, what else are we going to do? Thumbs up if you can hear us, guys, because I've not had anybody with a thumbs up yet to see if they actually listen to what we're saying. I think my streams maybe froze because it's going to... It's going to catch right up now. Right, let's start off. Kenny, how's the holiday?
That was good. Visited a lot of Rangers bars over in Benidorm and Albia, so it was good. Good to get away for the cold and that, so it was good obviously to be here on the Ibrox bar when they beat Celtic 2-1.
Aye, good experience.
So it was, aye. Loved it.
Aye. Right, guys, loads and loads to talk about tonight. Right, so we're going to change the format of the show, and I'm going to explain that in a minute. I'll let Sandra, because it's her idea, so I'll let her explain it in a minute. First of all, what we're going to talk about tonight, a couple of subjects, I want you to throw them at me, because we spoke about them a minute ago and I might forget. First of all, the Rangers game coming up on Wednesday night. Rangers versus St Mirren, we're playing in it?
Yep.
Right. Yep, the buddies. Rangers versus St Mirren, massive game for Rangers. The Stranraer game, we can have a chat about that. And the last hour, if anybody's, the heating's massive, I nearly did after I turned it off. Just in case you want to wear sweating, it's not because of Sandra. We'll talk about any incoming transfers that we've heard about. I don't know if there's been any for Rangers, but I know we've lost a few players on loan. Jamie Murphy, I think Greg Docherty might be away.
Aye.
The boy Burjonis.
Yep.
And as well as that, I forgot to see this, and I might be wrong, I'm sure that Rangers reserves are playing tonight against, or the Rangers youth team at some level are playing against Thistle tonight. And if that's the case, keep us up to date, guys. Other than that, any other subjects we need to talk about?
No, that I can think of. That was we covered that.
We'll do the phone in later on, guys.
The phone in's the second hour.
Aye, I want to quickly highlight, aye, that's right, the second hour is going to be the phone in. I'm going to let Sandra explain in a wee second what we're doing. I'm not on the water, I'm on the gin tonight, I'm on the King William gin.
Lemonade, Si. Come on.
Lemonade. I'm on the King Billy gin tonight for a wee change.
My boss is watching.
But I just want to quickly say something, it's a horrible subject, so I want to quickly get it done with, guys, right? You see, what was the wee boy's name that passed away?
Aidan.
Aye, wee boy Aidan passed away in York Hill Hospital. That's our charity of choice for last year.
Sick kids.
For the York Hill sick kids, so it's the Glasgow sick kids. Aye, passed away.
Came too late.
So, what we're going to say to people is that's what we're going to charity is going to be next year again. We've all decided we're happy with that because we've had kids or whatever, and grandmains or whatever, and Mackie, Sandra's.
So it's wee kids like that wee boy Aidan we're aiming to help.
That's your charity for next year, guys. I don't care what you do with the show if it's Celtic fans in it, but see me do the charity stuff, don't try and knock that, because I just hope that you're never in that position when you go to visit it, the hospital, when it's one of your kids. So, guys, that's your charity for next year, and that's why we do it.
Yep.
It's a sad subject.
add to those.
Right, we're going to change the format of the show. Sandra, what's
Right,
going on?
the show has changed a wee bit, guys. We're not taking a break at half time. It's just going to go straight through for 2 hours, right? No break, so if Si's gone to the toilet, you'll know.
Every 2 minutes.
Aye, so, no,
We're going to do that in a minute.
we're going to show the Sons of Struth video to start off the night, and then we're going to come back to you once you have seen that wee video.
Guys, it's not a break, it's only a few.
No break,
It's a
we're
3
still
minute
here.
video, and you'll still hear us talking. If we're talking about anybody, you'll hear us.
Hi, good evening. It's Craig from Sons of Struth Football Academy. We're here with our weekly update for the Gers TV. Both our competitive teams, our under 13s and 14s, were back playing football after the winter break and last week's postponements. Our under 14s were in the League Cup second round. They came up against a very strong Task Thistle team, but we managed to get through, winning the game 3-2 and get the cobwebs out after a lot of inactivity. Our under 13s played in the shadows of Ibrox against a much improved Giffnock Soccer Centre team who would managed to beat heavily in the Scottish Cup earlier on in the season. Saturday's game finished 4-2, giving us our 9th straight league win to put us in a good position as a closing of the season. It was great to see a few of our younger players from our under 8s and 9s coming to watch the game. These kids don't have any football matches until March, so it was good to have them at the side of the park cheering on the kids. A fortnight ago, in our first training session of the new year, our children went down to the John Gregg statue to lay some tributes to the children who passed away in the Ibrox disaster. This is the 3rd year in a row we've done this to teach the kids about what happened and educate them. We were again joined by our friends at the Jimmy Johnson Academy who came to pay their respects as Jimmy Johnson played and scored that day, and that's the 2nd year they've came with a delegation to lay the wreaths. Our children will learn about the disaster, and hopefully we can teach them to be respectful and paying respects for those that passed long after we're away. We have spaces in a few of our age groups just now, and this short video will show you what Sons of Struth can offer your child. This next video tells you about our 2 to 5 year old section, Struthy's Line Cubs. best way to contact us is via our Facebook page. Just send us a direct message, or if you pass on your details to the guys at the Gers TV, I'm sure they'll be happy to pass them on to us. If you want to join us with a player or come as a...
Right, glad you're back, guys. See, told you we wouldn't belong.
Still here.
I'll give you a wee recap. Betty McKenzie, yeah, I was at the game the other night, but it wasn't me that caught the ball. So, I must have a double somewhere. Hello there, Michelle Lynch, how you doing? Monique, it was a massive pleasure being in the show last week, and hope you all call again soon. Great company you all are. It was good having you, Monique, and you can come back anytime. Andrew McKenzie, I'm going to see if I can always, or he can't see us, he can hear but he can't see. Ian Golder says it's one each. Josh McPake, 7 minutes. So it's one each. Yep.
Cheers, Ian.
David Ainsworth, good evening, guys. Good to see the team back in force. Good to see you back again, Kenny. Sandra looking lovely as usual. Si, I'm jealous that you have a bigger glass than me. We are the people looking
Loads of
forward
lemonade
to
in
the
that,
show.
by the way. Loads of lemonade.
Sasha, good evening from Sasha the Doug. 1-2 to Gers McPake. 1-2 Gers. I mean 2-1 to Gers. Is that it, McPake?
2-1 the
Very
finish.
good.
Fantastic.
Scott Monk McIntyre for Glasgow Loyal. Scotty UK, hello again for Cambridge. Luby Smith, the youths are winning 2-1. Frill, 86 minute. Josh McPake scored for both for Gers. Well done, thank you, Luby.
Superb.
Graham Roundtree, where's Si tonight? In the technical corner.
He's making us a rolling sausage.
Betty McKenzie said it definitely did look like me. I can't believe there's two of me, Betty. Gadget John, nice to see you all tonight. Big game tomorrow, 3 points. Hello there, Fiona Douglas. Glad you could join us. Davey said it's available on YouTube, Facebook and Periscope tonight, and hopefully you can get something up and running. Michael Johnson, good morning from cold and semi-sunny Hawaii. I can't believe it's as bad as here, Michael.
Hi, Michael.
Jim Ward, hello Sandra, Kenny and Si. Michelle Lynch, no bad 10 and there's no way there's two of you can handle a double trouble. Neither could I, Michelle. Hello Neil Reid for Toronto and Scotty UK, 3 points and a killie draw. Hello from Aldershot is Stephen Donaldson and Dan Gaddison is Si on the naughty step. Yes, he is. Monique, something's happened today that has me really thrown back, Sandra, so I'm going to be a bit quiet tonight. You're struggling. Sorry. I hope you're all right, Monique. Let us know how you're, and I hope you're all right. Keep your chin up.
I'm back, guys. Let us know if you need us.
Si's
all.
back.
Si's back.
Just try to fix a wee technical issue there, guys, because we've updated a lot of things. So just quickly, Davey's been doing a lot of work behind the scenes for us. We've got this periscope. Now, I don't really know a lot about it, but I do know it'll be better for us. So the periscope's up and running. We've also got we've got a new phone system. We've had to try that for the last couple of weeks. That's running really good. And as well as that, we've got a new backdrop, what do you call it, lower third. However, I forgot to turn it on tonight, so we can't find it. So I've just got to hold David to find it. It's just so people know the phone number and all that. It's a new design on it.
Yep.
And it's upgraded again. Everything we're doing is always going to keep getting better.
Davey's
and
on the
better and
stream,
better.
tell him.
You see
I
a
know
big
he is.
bellies now.
I'm dropping him a hint.
That wee bar.
Davey,
hide my
I know
belly.
you said you weren't doing it tonight, going to fix that.
I'm not fat tonight, Davey.
So that was a wee issue. I was trying to fix that. So loads of people, guys from Perth, London, everything, it's all happening. So what was this? What did you say there about score there? Rangers are winning
2-1.
2-1. That's fantastic.
McPake scored both.
McPake's going to be a massive player.
He's a good young player, aye.
What I like about the boy is every time it's, well, I know it's not a big game tonight, but every time I've watched him in big games, even when he's played in the European games for the Rangers youth, he scores. He always seems to score.
Right, there a question for you, Si. What did you think of the Rangers score on Friday?
The score was good enough.
The score was better than the game.
3 point.
Before the game, I did say one thing. Everybody kept saying that Rangers were going to win. Somebody said on Facebook 9-0 and all that.
I was saying 5-0. I was saying 5-0.
You have to put things into perspective. What's the word? Perspective. Right. Thing was no working what do you call them? So now we're doing very well in the league. Right, I get that, and Rangers should have ran amok. However, they've just came back. It's a different team. I put a lot of young boys out, and we got the result. So you could have lost the game. Like, that could have happened. The people seen you wouldn't have lost the game. See when people who were writing about Rangers can't lose that game. That's people who don't understand football. You can lose the game. Simple as that. Any team can win a game of football. We went out and we got the result. Let's be honest, see if we get that result, right, every game this season to the end of the season, we'll be the best team in the
back
world.
for a gap after the Celtic game as well, so no, listen, through the next round, that's what matters.
Now, you're asking me about the result. I'm going to throw it back. Rather than the result, the young boy that played left back, his name was... Patterson. Is it James Patterson? Jamie Patterson?
Patterson was outstanding.
I think his name's Jamie, isn't it? Outstanding player, but not just that. Confidence. He's already telling people he's going to get into the first team.
Reminds me of Alan Hutton.
Aye. Somebody said it reminds him of Duncan Ferguson. I didn't get that.
I know, I've seen that on that. I've seen that on
It's
the
on their
page.
page after the match reaction. I
Yeah.
don't know. Duncan Ferguson. I think he was maybe getting his Fergusons mixed up or something. I don't know. But
So they're breaking his house.
that young boy's came into the team and he looked outstanding. So I'll take that as a positive for him.
Nathan Patterson.
Kai Kennedy came on, didn't he? Aye, Roby's
Nathan
been...
Patterson.
Nathan, my apologies.
Jack Hunter and YouTube, fair play, mate.
Aye, my apologies. Nathan, it is aye. A lot of technical ones went down there and I was trying to...
I look like a wee Biafran in the middle.
I was trying to multitask, right? I was trying to multitask and I made an arse here. I couldn't mind the boy's name, but a big prospect. And all the young boys that are playing with Rangers, including the goalkeeper. What's your goalkeeper's name? The boy that just signed the contract again, I forgot him as well because I don't know what I'm doing. Andy Firth. Andy Firth, innit?
Aye, yep.
I've watched him a few games. He looks the part, but always after the game at Celtic Park, I know he was giving it high. He knows what it's all about.
He's pushing further him.
Well, this is my point. This is my point I'm going to make. I've seen Foringham put his statement out, and I really like the guy. However, I think for the benefit of both parties, he'll probably leave before the transfer window, and I would wish him all the best if he does. If he stays, great. I like the big guy. And all
Aye,
that.
Jai Kennedy. He's with Mullock. Fiona Douglas is
Right.
saying the two boys are with Mullock. As far as I'm aware, Fiona.
Who's
Aye.
the corner from man's house?
Aye, the two of them are for Mullock as far as I'm led to believe.
Aye.
Yep. So well done to
Good
you
stuff,
guys.
aye.
Yep.
Good stuff. But aye, I'm saying it wouldn't surprise me if that boy Firth became a second team goalkeeper and Foringham went and left because to be fair, I think he's a great goalkeeper and he said he should be first team fat boy. He's right there. Anyway, aye, that's us news. So it's just transition it. Finally got it fixed.
Aye, Davey's done it.
So anyway,
Thanks, Davey.
loads of messages to catch up with. Aye, the other thing I'm going to talk about before I forget, we'll talk about is that statement that Celtic put out and they go to the SFA put out and Rangers are now going to get fined. How many days later was that? Was it 19 days after the game? 20 days? 19 days after the game.
had one is 20 odd days, 25 days.
Aye, I mean, is there any other club in the world who takes a beating so badly?
No.
Seriously.
We knew it was going to happen.
Listen, it's all Glasgow saying, look, you got pumped, get on me, right? But come on, 20 days later and Rangers are now getting into trouble because apparently, I don't actually remember, now the staff apparently were out of order and not behaving themselves.
Bale and Jarrett, I don't know.
But you look at the way Celtic players have been behaving with our Ibrox,
I know.
with the flag.
I know.
Let's go back to
Tying
Hibs
it
game,
to the
innit?
post, I know.
Hibs game Easter Road.
Right, it's so
Steven
many
Gerrard,
times.
aye.
These things are happening, yet it seems to be fine if it's until it comes to Rangers.
Sorry for Lennon and Brown to fist pump the fans at Ibrox, but nothing's been done. We're used to it now, haven't we?
Aye, but it comes back to something I take no pleasure in saying, and I think makes people understand why I keep saying it. Is Rangers need to be fighting back. A statement coming out saying we're not happy
Somebody
about
that
it's not
comes
good
to fight
enough.
for the fans.
We need to become.
Simple as that.
You can't keep saying every time Rangers beat Celtic, right? That they're going to get us all banned and all our players banned and the staff banned. You need somebody to fight back. I don't see Rangers having the balls to fight back for that one, and we're just going to take another fight.
I've nothing against Celtic players giving us a fist pump if we can take it back and there's no repercussions. Exactly, but there's one rule.
Can't be rule for one
Exactly.
and rule for the
Of
other.
course,
Totally.
It's good to get a level play field.
Has to be.
However,
But it's no.
the biggest thing I'm going to say about it, and it's the obvious one, the game's over. It's 20 days ago. We've played another game.
We're still talking about it.
Get on, mate. You got beat. The better team won. Aye.
Still happening.
They played defensive football. We pumped them. We should have pumped them in the cup final as well.
I
Definitely.
said that before we bet them that last game. I said that if we beat them with an absolute meltdown, because not one Celtic fan that ground thought that Rangers came away with a victory.
And they're coming out with statements. They're coming out with excuses. Yep. And I actually seen, I think somebody sent me an article. I thought it was comedy gold. It was actually an official Celtic article where they're classing the Father Clancy. They're saying he was biased, and that the new SFA system and all that is all programmed and it said nothing. I saw it. Aye, that one there. It's just basically what I'm talking about. So basically, Celtic put a statement out the other day there, and it was the guy, the Joe O'Rourke, I think his name is, the Joe the Bigot they call him. He's basically put a statement out saying that Hugh Dallas's grandson or somebody's part of the SFA now. So because his granda or his dad, whoever it was, it must be his grandson or his nephew, whatever it was, basically saying because he's related to Hugh Dallas, he shouldn't get a job coaching or being part of the refereeing system because it's ought to stop Celtic winning 9 in a row. Rangers won the Premier League for 4 of them.
They forget that. They forget that.
If they are, there's any club in the world with a brass neck like that. Davey, it looks fantastic. Look at the graphics now.
I know.
Cheers, Davey boy.
Using Periscope.
There we go. I don't even know how you use Periscope. I don't even know what Periscope is, but we're using
Guys,
it.
see before we go any further, going to keep sharing our page for us, guys.
I'm going
Get it out there.
to make a confession, right? I shouldn't say this. I know there's kids watching, so I'll watch him and see it. I actually thought the first time I heard of Periscope was, remember I told you the story about having the bad stomach and the doctor put the camera up places that you shouldn't put it on, right? Right, I thought that was a Periscope, right? I thought that was a Periscope.
Cut the story short, Si enjoyed it.
No, it was worse than that. The doctor knew my dad. I was like, this is even worse. But anyway, we'll know it. So no, I know what a Periscope is slightly now. It's something that you don't do the things with.
Right, where are we?
Aye.
Rules, Robert Binney, the rules apply to everyone. It's just for Rangers, they're different. I agree with that.
Yep.
Where are we? Gadgy John, the SFA are not fit for purpose. If the SFA are not looking for excuses to harm us, and the media who are Rangers will release a statement this week over recent events.
Good.
So Gadgy John.
But a statement might not be enough. I mean, here's an example, right? I know it sounds childish, but as soon as done it, and I know you can't force it, but as soon as done it, you're no playing for Scotland. See if you're a Rangers player, we're taking you out of the big games. We don't want you playing for them. If they're going to fight us, we'll fight you back. We'll take them out of the big games. That's the way I would like to go back to. I know a lot of some Rangers fans follow Scotland, but...
Right, Susan Anderson says, good to see Sandra on the graphics at last. It looks good, doesn't it?
That's like a tan.
You have.
I'm chalk white. I think it's I'm like
Libby
chalk
Smith said they're still having a meltdown about it. Libby said they're still having a meltdown about it. Gers should have won both games. Rangers played better football. Definitely. Fiona Douglas should have won at Hampden.
There's Roby just come in and give the result.
What's that?
2-1.
Colts beat Thistle
Brilliant,
2-1.
Brilliant.
Roby, just if you get a chance, send me a message and more through the week and we'll do a wee review about it. The Robbie's reviews. I want to get it up and running again because you give me a full match analysis. Aye,
Thanks, Monique.
Going to be doing that again. Aye. But that's a good result too, man. At the end of the day, with it, it's another cup.
That's good.
That young team seem to be getting to finals all the time.
It's good.
know what I mean?
See for the bottom right up, I think they're all doing well.
Aye.
Doing really well.
First time in years. They've got a very good academy.
Alex Kelly says, loving the Tim explosion in the media and the phone-ins. Peter Martin and his police are raging. Keep insisting we have no money. Just better Tims.
I've got to say as well, I know I spoke about it last week, but it's still happening. Some of the media stuff that they're doing against Morelos, it's verging on racism now. It's just every angle they can kick that boy for no reason. It's disgusting.
When are you going to Islay?
I don't know the date yet. Islay, I've got a tongue twister, right, because he's noticed about Isle of Islay, right.
We'll talk about whiskey now.
Basically, the guy that books me for the event's my pal, and his name's Islay. So I'll be going to Islay when Islay books me for it, but we're in the negotiations. So
Pencilled.
it's getting penciled in, basically. Got the players organising that, but it's just a case of the date, and if they definitely want what we've got organised. But that's what I was talking about a couple of weeks ago, about a wee tour of the Western Isles. And one of the reasons I want to do a tour of the Western Isles, see the amount of Rangers fans you get in these islands that say, never had a Rangers player there. We've never had a sash bash. We've never had it like that. And I said, well, do you know what? Why don't I do it?
Why don't we do
Just
it?
so I can turn around and say, right, we done that. I mean, everybody else has got to Las Vegas and all that, and we're going to North Eust.
No, it's these places are amazing in Scotland. It is.
It's probably dearer to go to Euston than it is Vegas.
I've seen it at Logan Air, I'm telling you.
See, when David told me the prices, I was like, no way.
See, Scotland had the weather, there's no need to go anywhere else in the world. Scotland's a beautiful place. And especially when you're going to Rangers nights.
David showed me the prices.
I know, he said to me, and I couldn't believe
He asked me
that.
if I'm any good at the swimming.
Your armbands on.
But I know it might sound daft, but see all the islands, like Stornoway, it's supposed to be, and I think it is the biggest Rangers supporters club in the world, right? The loyalty all the years they've been massive, right?
Neil Harris.
But for example, Davey was telling me a good story, right? It's just something you never really think about. The old days of follow, he said in the different fanzines, you used to come back to the island and gear them out, and everybody's waiting in a follow and that, because on the internet, you're never getting any players, you're never... Like, can you imagine being a Rangers fan all your life and never been to Ibrox? You can't afford it, and then you can bring a player out of them for the night. It'd be amazing for them.
Aye, for them.
The food's brilliant, and I love our whiskey, man. I'll tell you. Davey was denying it last week. Davey said to us, I'm going to tell a story out of school. Right, I shouldn't tell. Davey said to me last week, and on the live show, if you want to rewind it back, you don't rewind it back, don't get videos anymore. If you want to go backwards, like check it. Davey said to me when I was doing a wee rant, he said, "Oh, the Islanders don't just sit about boozing."
Aye.
And I went, "What do you mean by that?" And he went, "Drink all we do is sit and drink whiskey." So what does Davey do when the show finishes at 5 in the morning? 3 bottles of whiskey's gone with me, Davey.
I'm a big whiskey drinker myself, Simon, but yourself.
Oh, well, there's 3 bottles gone. Look, that one's gone to Tobin Moore's got it last night.
My
So you're drinking tonight then?
goodness.
So,
My goodness.
yeah, after defending Islands, I don't drink the whiskey that much.
He
that
drank
often.
them all. He drank enough whiskey for
Drink
Ireland,
it
I think.
dry.
Sunday.
Hello there, Donna Robertson. How you doing? Glad you could join us.
Roxy was asking, bring back live in the Blue Gate.
Oh, aye.
In this weather.
Get blew
I mean,
away.
Tripod's getting blown
We
away.
were talking about that
We're
earlier.
talking about it might be near the end of the season when it's good weather, maybe doing
The
it
weather's better.
pre-match, but we've got a new idea as well, because
That Friday night.
we're having meetings and all that, and we're looking to get things faster and quicker and better quality, and it's no easy to do, but it's always good to hear the feedback when somebody tells you they like that. A lot of people liked us interviewing the fans, just the average guy, rather than us always talking about it. So we might even consider doing that.
Hello, hi Lynn Callan. I hope you're all right. I got the wee photos. I'm going to collect all the photos of Lynn that she's gave me, and when they're all put together, we can put them on.
Yeah.
Right.
Sounds a bit.
Again, that's another good
I'm
bit
not
of work
even
we've done.
going to say that.
Who's got a multi show?
So
years.
just missed that. Graham
Somebody older.
Roundtree saying that Isley's the best place for best pubs. I've been 2 years in a row. I go every year now. It's an annual thing. That's why I'm saying it, because I went and all the boys in that island are going. This is I actually met half of the punters in Islay, and we've done the gig on the Thursday. And I met half of them in Mr. Sings on the Friday, because they all come to Glasgow. That's why they like a Thursday night, because it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday they go boozing in Glasgow, or they go to Glasgow for a night out. Right, but they were saying to me how it's great. They're going to have this every year now. My big Boffy, my big pal, the bin man's view.
Mull.
Mull, you've all seen it. Big Boffy,
It's okay.
it used to be my pal now, he's an international TV
He's a
star.
TV star.
He only phones you 10 times a week.
Aye.
He's a quiet
You
guy.
need to make an appointment to see him and speak to him.
Boffy,
quiet guy.
Boffy's now doing his second year in a row where we're going to have 2 Rangers players and Mull.
You're getting a bit of compliment then.
Aye.
I've never had that in years.
There you go.
Maybe somebody's drunk, I don't know.
So it's so
That's my
happening.
pal.
I've not had that in years.
But that's the reason I'm at today. I'd love to be able to say that I went a couple of these wee islands, and maybe in 20 years' time, if I'm still gone, I'll still lie. People go, you went to that wee island and nobody else was bothering about it, and you had a night out in Tanber whiskey.
I don't like whiskey.
On the note of the passing of Bobby Brown, he went to the same high school as my dad, says Ian Milne.
What school would that be? I think he was for Dunnypace, but I might be wrong. I remember him telling me when I interviewed him, he used to go to Sus quite a lot. I'm sure he was growing up in Dunnypace, and you can confirm that.
After James, 20th anniversary,
Aye, in Mulgai.
Aye,
Cotton and Vigno.
Scott and Brian done the gig.
Falkirk
Big
High
Ambrose there
School.
for him, aye.
Scott and Brian done the gig.
Falkirk High School.
Aye. Falkirk, aye, but I think it was for Dunnypace's area. It's in Falkirk's. I might be wrong here, sorry.
I don't know.
Done it, that's some.
I don't
Aye,
know.
they were in there and then they went to...
Watched your interview when he
They went
says.
to, what do you call it?
They were quite good interviews,
yes,
weren't they? I watched
after that.
them myself.
Aye. I'll be honest, Ian, and I'm being honest here. See some of the older interviews that I've done, and I'm not trying to be blowing my trumpet here. Some of the older interviews with the legends I've done, nobody watches them right. But that's why I started the Gers TV. And I remember Big Mark Dingwall saying to me, he said, Simon, see if 10 people watched them, you wouldn't care because you're just happy to do it and keep the memories of them. And that's quite true. However, some of the players that I know is high profile. I've got 20,000 for some of them.
But they're good videos. I
They're
like
good
the- I like
videos,
the
Aye,
videos.
they're
but
good.
the old videos with the old players and all that, it tells great stories. And that Iron Curtain team, but it was possibly Rangers' greatest ever team. And he was for Dunnypace, so I was right.
Colin Curry says, Heavens in the Shankill.
Correct, that sounds like a
Me
new chant.
a wee song.
Si,
there.
you will need to take Boffy to Isles with you. You come over. We are the people.
So yeah, obviously, Graham probably knows Buffy. Buffy's brother's got a.
Coffee me too, friends.
Buffy's brother, but the scary thing, right, and I'm no slagging my pal, if anybody doesn't know, right, he's one of my best pals. However, if you know Buffy, you'll know why he was slag him, right, he's crazy, right, is that fair?
Yes.
Right, crazy guy.
Takes it
Buffy's
easy.
brother has a hotel, he's got hotels over the islands, but he's got a hotel round the corner for the Bowmore, where we have the gig in Isla. Buffy's brother Neil is one of the most sensible guys you'll ever meet in your life. So when I'm in Mull, Buffy's brother saying, "Oh, what you want to eat and all that nice?" And I went, "No offence to you, mate, and all that." She says, "But how do you know Buffy?" He's fucking nuts, isn't he? He's my brother. And I went, it's funny everyone says that, you know. This guy's the nicest guy you can meet and he's got to look after Buffy.
Take Broxy with you, Fiona says.
That's another, get a wee plug for that. Aye.
MD looking to hire Broxy Bear, give Fiona Douglas. I think it's Broxy Douglas, I think it's under. Is that right, Fiona?
Fiona, just post that
Just
yourself.
post that on the page,
and
Fiona.
You can hire it's like the official.
The official Broxy Bear you're taking.
Aye, it's not something that looks like
it's no,
it.
no, it is Broxy Bear, you can hire him. If you want to put the wee link up, Fiona.
Goes into your pub, drinks all your booze.
Aye.
When she's a woman, the way he goes again.
If the football's on, you can get Broxy Bear to come round in your pub.
Aye, so Fiona does that. She's a good friend of the show. Good. She's been doing that for a wee while now. I don't know who does it because kids watching. Broxy's been doing that for a wee while.
Aye.
But it's quite a good thing. I've done a few events with the kids in that early years where I had Broxy Bear turning up and I had the Star Wars Enterprise, you call them, innit? Is that what you call them? Innit? Star Wars?
Star Wars, yes.
Aye, was it the Enterprise you called them?
Uh-huh.
Enterprise is
Star Trek.
Star Trek.
Right,
You're
Star
right.
Wars, I had Darth Vader and all that basically turning up, but see, the Audience loved it, but see when Broxy Bear turned up, this is a true story, right, and everybody will see, a few events I've done in the Wee Rangers Club, see when Broxy Bear turns up, all the Wains get pushed aside because the woman want a photo of them. Aye, see the amount of times all them, I'm not using that MILF word, but the females that are attractive all want Broxy, they don't think he's like you, they're all right in there.
David Dodson said it.
Fine, I could, so they're all fine for Broxy, so I'm telling you that, there's a real opportunity for you, man.
Hello, Sid Barrett. It's for Toronto. Glad you could join us.
That's a place I'm going to go one time.
Toronto.
They used to have the biggest. Sid Barrett can confirm this. No, I don't think so. I don't know what's happening now, but Toronto used to have the biggest orange parade in the world, I believe.
It's still dead, you know.
No.
Is it no?
It's basically indoors, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
But it used to
I
be.
thought it was still as big as what it used to be.
No, Canada.
Died in Canada.
Canada, they still have they still have parades, but
Bodies like Brampton, LL5.
at one time that was the biggest in the world. Well, always get like, come on, like
I
these
know,
comments are making me howl already.
Planet of the Apes. Because you were talking about Star Trek, Planet of the Apes. That's true, so I said Fiona Douglas.
Anniversary.
Aye, that's right. Aye, orange, isn't it? Aye.
The band.
Aye.
Going Proddy Boys are going.
No, it'd be good to. I'd love to go to Canada, but it's just not. There's not many places to get to go to. I'm struggling to go to Scarborough. You know what I mean? I'm probably going to Scarborough 20 minutes down the road.
Issues with sound on YouTube.
That might be the connection. Davey will tell us better about that, but I think it might just be the connection.
Toronto was built by the Orange Shade Sid Barrett.
Aye, no, the orange order was massive. I think they plus
I've got a wee
Yeah.
medal for the thing when it's got the Canadian leaf on it. With
Aye,
the orange,
maple leaf.
yeah.
But I think that the first Prime Minister might have been involved as well. I might be right with that, but I know they were involved with the whole.
Issues with sound on Facebook.
What was that?
Issues with sound on Facebook. Mike's crackling.
Which one? Right, hold on a bit. First right, just listening to the phone. Because I'm going to fix the issues that should be better now. Aye, that should be better. It's still going on, aye, but I don't know how big it is. How big is it said earlier? Tell us that. How big is the tree?
Is it still as big or is it big?
Aye, but is it? If you want to keep it. Because here's one for you, Jim, right? This is one because if anybody likes old trivia. I spoke about this last year, but most people don't remember. See the film Jaws?
Yes.
I remember the original Jaws. Right, the most horrible part of the film is when they find that there's been a shark and they get into the building and it goes and scrapes his
Grapes.
nails. See the building they walk into, just before that, it tells you on it, LOL, I think it says LOL 1690, but I can't remember the number. It's an orange hall, they filmed it in, an actual orange hall.
Was it?
And it's the orange hall they walk into for that meeting.
Uh-uh.
So there you go.
I need to have a look at that.
Aye.
Good, Joe, it's on video still.
My pal Big Finn told me.
It's Jimmy, it's Jimmy rustling a carrot bag.
That's it now.
It's probably sorted. No, doesn't
Michelle
drink.
Lynch, that's
should.
it now. It was your mic.
It was me, that just shows you.
This man's to blame.
Storm Brendan. in the
Hands up.
studio.
Aye, Stone Brenda.
Storm
I thought it was
Brendan.
Stone Brenda.
Brendan doesn't get into your studio.
Slapped and kicked at the door.
Brenda, aye. The Storm. How come Storms are always named after a woman and all? I've always
Settle
wondered that.
down now, guys.
Right. So, great result anyway, guys. Well, I'll have a quick chat about Big Finn. Wasn't that funny, was it?
I told you about Jones.
That was my joke a minute ago. That's what I'm saying, nobody laughed, but somebody go, that's a true fact. Any Australians, I'm sure that was in Australia, but that scene was in Australia, Australian on show, but it's definitely an on show.
A wee shout out to Marion. She got in touch with us and she's not been well. Not been good, but I hope you can join us soon, Marion.
Aye, from Texas.
Yeah, she's for Texas.
Where's that wee place she's from? Planto?
Planto,
Planto, Texas.
Texas. Plano,
From
Plano.
Dunoon, originally.
Originally from the
Originally
Argyle,
from
Dunoon.
That's right, aye.
So
All
I
the
hope,
best,
I
Marion.
hope you're back with us soon, Marion.
I hope you get better.
Yep.
Aye. Get
Right,
yourself
right,
some of that I Am Bruce in there. That seems to be the cure for everything, that 1901 stuff.
Aye.
Yeah,
Is he the
didn't he
throttle
try?
and that, I know?
Aye. Robert's just celebrating his birthday last week.
Robert MacArthur. Oh, aye, so he did good. Hello
Robert.
there, Robert. How are you doing?
Robert, man.
21 again.
All the best. 21 years of age, Robert MacArthur.
Great guy, Robert. He can remember the good old days. And the Bristol.
Aye, did party in Bristol.
Aye.
Been in touch with Marion since that. I know, so did I. Gave her a wee text on her to see if she was okay. She'd messaged me back.
He was under by.
I seen it.
Brian Taylor, Dixieland.
Aye, I'm assuming it's Brian. It's my pal Brian for Port Glasgow. Brian, let us know how you going to Dubai. You can even phone up later on
Right,
if you
team
want.
for tomorrow night, guys. Any changes from Stranraer game?
Aye, I know.
Maybe a few. I'd probably maybe say
It's the first one, right? I wouldn't see the young boy Patterson. He's played well in everybody's game that he's been in the team of the week. No, that
Would
you
he put him
can't
in
really. Well, I wouldn't. I'll keep him in because his confidence is high. Rangers are strong in it, but somebody's got to play the position anyway. Somebody's got to play Tav's injured.
Aye.
No, injured. Tav's ill.
Aye.
What's wrong with that?
I've heard there was appendicitis and
That's right, it was. There's something.
infection.
The key,
I don't know the whole story, but there was something like that.
the key tomorrow night is getting an early goal. They're going to put, well, they've said they're going to plant the two buses.
They're going to do that.
Every team does it.
Certainly did
Yeah,
when
an
they
early
come.
goal, maybe say before the first 25 minutes and then before it gets open. But
Certainly done. I think we just need to. Somebody was posting about it the other day. I was reading one of the forums about. Are we adapting the game? They were changing our game to suit the foe, or are we just playing the same way with Morelos and it's not working sort of thing? But I think Defoe's a great player. But it was the first game back, Stirling. I think Rangers will be fine, but I would say that I would keep a young boy Patterson personally and play him in the defence.
If you're saying Flanagan, stick Flanagan in.
Well, what's the point of giving a young boy a game and then?
I like Patterson, but maybe the game against someone in a big club, they respect him, but it might just be a bit too much for him, a bit of pressure because we need to
I'll
win
take him
the game.
off if that's the case. Do you know what I mean? The boys said he's ready to play. The boys came out.
Foreign.
Aye, the boys came out and said I'm ready to play.
Flanagan could be a good option as well to bring in at some stage, but
Aye, well, I mean, we've got plenty, but I would say the boy Patterson deserves his position, get placed because in
he
the
played
team.
well.
Elizabeth Conlon says, what a blind of a game Nathan Patterson played. Hopefully he's in the team tomorrow night, guys.
I would go with it and give the boy a
Well,
chance.
no disrespect, but he's playing against Sunra.
Aye,
Taking clubs.
but but at the same time, well, here's an example. They're going to park the bus, right? So they're not going to be harming us, and it'll give him a bit of first team experience. The boy's got the confidence in it. He's got two good, especially if he's got going to first team players beside him, so he should be fine.
But it's
Other
good
than
to see
that,
him coming through, so it is. We agree, Sandra, as well.
we badly need the youth
It's
to
good
come
to
through.
see youth coming through.
Aye.
When was the last time I had a good youth player come through?
I know,
the
come
academy?
through, I know.
It's just,
I
it's
know.
good to see. It's good to see.
No Flanagan's on game time, no game time. Said Betty
Flanagan
McKenzie.
to me, he's good, but
Scooters at the Bristol.
Aye, no, that was my pals. That's some of the boys that drink the pub down again, Robert. My scooter's a black one. My scooter's a big black one.
Can he miss his?
Aye. No, that's the boys in my scooter club. They're called the High Numbers. They were in the other day there. I was supposed to go, but I ended up getting out of town. I was out of town for, I don't know what time it was.
Jim Dunbar.
I agree with him, being a striker.
Aye, but I
Who
was,
else thinks we need another striker for backup?
I would,
100%.
Been this for a long time.
I would take the boy Shanklin to get. He's scoring goals. Right? I don't like this. Just because you scored goals with Dundee United and was it Ayr United and all that, yeah, you're no score with Rangers. You'll not score if you don't get a get if you don't play.
They've been on it, Nick Clark though.
Well, what if he's no? Do you know what I mean? You're
I
getting,
know,
you're
no,
not.
there's questions there, but
No.
I like him, I do like him, but I just think...
And another thing, what you need to remember as well, right? Now I'm going to be honest with this one. I do remember arguing with a guy in my work. He's all going to be calling me a bill. I'm not swearing anymore, right?
Bill,
But Big Sadiq might be going, but might be getting sold, right? He might be getting sold into the Italian league for £10 million, right? See when he made his debut, right, his first game, I went into my work and I said to the boy, he'll be the player of the season, I can see something in him. And then he was rotten, right? But I've seen him playing, is it Belgrade he plays for? I've seen him scoring a beauty of a
aye,
goal.
well, he did score a... Aye,
And I wonder, what I wonder about it, Kenny, right, this is a good point, right? And we've spoken about this before, you get some great players in that have came to Scottish football, but they just can't play for Rangers. Or the man came up on Odell, probably the same. Big players that have came, they just can't play in that environment, right? And they go elsewhere and they're still good players again. And he might be the one there. I hope I've got a sign and a clause there if it is. 10 million.
Who's the one that gets 70 million quid for Leicester? There.
I don't know.
Hello there, Brian. Hello, Brian Matthews.
Partizan
You're
Belgrade,
there.
aye.
Yep.
Brian
MD,
Matthews.
is MD gone for a drink in the city centre? Go to Brian's in
Aye,
Oswald's.
Oswald's a
Great
great
wee
place.
bar.
Great place, and it's the first time I've had a Rangers bar in the tune since a girl bar in Annie Miller's.
Aye, I was in, we were
Nice
in,
welcome.
we were in the other day. I said to Brian,
Superb bar.
when's happy hour? He said 1986.
Thanks, Brian.
Surprising, eh? No, I give you credit, nice place, guys doing well.
And if you go in the pub and you don't know who Brian is, you can't do it missing.
You can't miss
He's
Brian.
he's got what you
Got
call
lovely
a,
teeth,
he's got
lovely hair.
lovely teeth and he's got a King Billy haircut. he actually goes in the barbers and says he's going to give me a William III.
It's a great bar, love it. Get down.
Yeah, good stuff, aye. It's a good bar.
There you go, Napoli or bid, aye, 10 million for Sadiq.
Again, we're not getting all the thingies because I can see stuff here that's no one there.
Oh, I'll be reminded of this, I meant to say this earlier on, I don't know if you've mentioned it, I don't think we did. We've got an issue with the streaming company that we use, right? That Davey's dealing with online now, and they've told us that there's a possibility there's issues that we don't see some of the, we know it because we're looking now.
Because I can see
We're-
someone here
we're
that is
missing
no there.
people, and sometimes it's been regulars we've noticed in the last couple of weeks that are
Yeah.
posting. We're not ignoring you guys, so if we don't see it, it's not deliberate. There's something wrong with the streaming that we're trying to get fixed or moved to a different company.
So if you've posted something and I've not read it, it's not that I'm missing you, it's just that it's no on your screen.
Who's
So I'm
got a
sorry,
Celtic-
guys.
Who's got a Celtic tattoo?
They're
I'm missing
talking
this.
about Brian.
Oh, aye, right, so he is, aye. I've got to defend him,
Like
but
Colin
he is.
Muir, I will drive him for 10 million. All right. All right. Tottenham want Alfredo Morelos.
That's in the news today, right? But has anybody seen it, or is it just a story?
I
Because it
think
seems like a
it's
story
just a
unsettling.
story.
I was going to speculation that John's trying
Yep.
to Monday.
Aye. The boy that, just a quick one, see that boy that we were going to sign? We were looking at signing the boys, we were up on his name.
Campbell?
Tyres Campbell. I think it's Tyres.
Tires.
I'm in contact with the boy for Stoke City, the fans channel, and he said to me last night he came on and scored, and he scored in 9 minutes or something like that, and he came off in 14 minutes with an injury, which is what kind of happens every time we go to buy a player, innit? They always get seem to get injured, but he scored again last night.
Who's that?
That boy Tyres Campbell
That's a great player.
for Stoke City.
Brian
So,
said you have to
interesting.
leave his hair to a young Fleck wanted for big money too.
Young Fleck. I used to know wee Fleck when he played with the reserve and used to go to the games and that. Big Blue Nose as well with the Swanee ones. People say where did it all go wrong? Didn't it go wrong? He's in his Premiership.
First goal for Rangers, it might be Ryan. Penalty against Dundee United, maybe.
Came on, aye. Aye, he was.
Aye,
Do you know what? I wish him all the best because he's always been a Blue
Doing
Nose.
well for Sheffield
Blue Nose
United,
family.
fair play.
Aye.
Excellent. Well done.
No, that'd be good to see him doing well. I'd love to see him back at Ibrox one day and make it.
Hi guys, Happy New Year. Hope you're all good. Where have you been for weeks, Stephen Abercrombie?
Aye.
Happy New Year.
He's just been posting for weeks and he's don't see it.
Betty Mackenzie, all papers tell stories, they really do.
Correct.
Right. Hello Donna, Broxy too. Think the Terriers will drop 2 points at Kilmarnock tomorrow?
That's a bogey team.
That's a
They've
tough game.
Kilmarnock's
Aye.
always been their
That
bogey team.
Wednesday night.
Right, that's always been their bogey team. However, we need to look after ourselves.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Concentrating my own.
Where is
The
he?
Game Cyber champions.
Thanks, you could be calling it lounge.
The Lee Harvey Lounge. Aye. Bit of a missed out. Anyway, go to
Yeah, I
one.
know, I've got this one here. It said about Dubai. I seen it and I said to you.
So guys, if I missed news out, we're trying to keep up here. We're actually getting a lot more than we.
Right, Brian
They comes
Taylor
up.
said, Dubai was good, Si. Cheers. Big massive thanks to Dubai RSC for organising buses to the game too, and a cracking experience. Wasn't there long. Left Friday afternoon, landed on Saturday morning at 7, left at 10, and Saturday night got home on Sunday. The arrangements of the goal wasn't the best, but not club's fault, to be fair. They need to find opposition.
Aye, that's a good point. Aye, no, they weren't a great team up playing against.
It's not
That was
Aye.
Brian Taylor.
Aye, Brian's. Aye,
Stabistan,
Glaswegian.
champions.
Aye, but Brian runs a Glaswegian loyal, so it's a good feedback for you. It was a friendly game, that's all you can really say. We played a friendly, we won it. If we get beat, we'd all be worrying about it. We won it, and it was too easy. But somebody said, hold on a minute, just to confirm somebody said to me through the week, can't mind who it was, that team that we're talking about, or was it Locomotive TVs or something, beat Aberdeen and knocked them out a couple of years ago.
Locomotive
Task. They get apparently they knocked Aberdeen out the Europa Cup a couple of years ago in one of the rounds. So if that's the case, then maybe not so bad.
They're outside the European.
Don't know. Somebody said to me.
And
they
Lauren
did,
said, hello, one of the Tims I work with said that the Morelos is going to
Barcelona.
Barca. Tim's wishful thinking. Another one here that said that the man came over are after Shankland.
Aye, I know, but the boys are big. He's not like that. I'm not mentioning the word because I know why. We're trying to keep the language doing because the Suns are still so early.
Yes, I know.
So I wouldn't say anything. Not like that wee rat Miller. He's an actual blue nosy boy. He's a proper blue nosy. He'll not go to them. There's no chance. And if he does, the Celtic fans will just copy this bit here and put it right onto their channels.
Tashkent.
Tashkent.
Alan.
It's got arm.
Aye, but again, he's not a proper blue nose if he did that to go and sign for them.
No.
But that
It
boy
was on
Shanklin, I've heard a
PLZ
few people
Soccer,
saying
is that?
proper. It's a, say it again?
Where's PLZ Soccer?
PLZ Soccer is a channel who have got all the big stars. Remember I was telling you about it one day? They've got all the big stars signed up and they're doing the similar to this, but they've got interviews and they've got access and they've got media and they've
Well,
got
they've
a
got
lot
all
of
the
money and all that.
cons, all the
Maybe
pro
get-
cons.
Maybe get more viewers. Seriously, have a check. Check it out.
And online, man.
Aye,
Oh
it's
my
Peter Martin
God.
runs it. Peter Martin Maguire, about Phoenix, remember him?
Hello, Graham Well, Shy Guys and Sandra. I might seen you, Sandra, at the game on Wednesday night. Have you? Yes, I did have on a blue coat, a blue parka. Yes, I did.
Is that right?
Aye, I done a blue parka. So I don't know, where were you?
Aye, I know he's a
Where
Tim.
were you, Graham Welsh?
I love that one, Pete.
You were at the game. How do you know I had
Aye.
the blue coat on? You were there?
I know, but I thought it was red. I can't. I've got. You know what my memory's like? I thought it was red.
My God. Peter Martin is a Tim.
Aye, yeah. He's in it now, isn't he? That's right. Aye, in it tonight. What's that one up there? We missed any? Aye.
What's that? No, been keeping too good. 17 gigs in 23 days. Burnt out. Kenny, Tim, the bus for Braga.
No bus has got to Braga.
Come.
Too far away for a
No.
start, 52 hours in a bus. We'd need before
Put
the
that
bus,
parka in
you know.
the bin, Sandra. Kenny, it's blue, Fiona.
What was that?
She says, put your parka in the bin. I said, no, it's blue.
Oh, you guys, fantastic. So what?
What's happening with that 66%?
I'm going to speak about it, right? Genuinely don't know. Ian watches because he's watching it now. He was watching a minute ago. Ian was going to contact the club, I think, or John McGivern. I've not actually seen even how many numbers it's got anymore. So if we could check it, guys, and let us know. Ian, if you could let us know what's happening with the petition.
We've no done any follow-up on it.
Or the club if they go back, because I ideally just want it sorted.
Peter Martin.
Aye. There you go. Do you want to read that one out or what, somebody?
Where are we?
Bottom. Right up.
One up. POZ. That one?
No, Fiona just got up with a couple of
Right, we joke you may end up in the paper. No, it's you ends up in the paper. Hood up. PLZ is a media channel run by Peter Martin. All Tim's as guests except for wee Barry Ferguson.
I got nothing all that's involved with it, so that kind of stuff. But we're getting bigger views, and the film thinks I'm kidding on. Have a look. Go with the actual views. What we do with it, see with this channel,
100%.
this is what we do with the channel, just if anybody wants to doubt it anyway. Majority is still Facebook, but we're going to move everything to YouTube soon. But
PLZ watch the Gers TV.
they probably do. Right, but what I'm going to say is we go with actual view, people that viewed the channel, no reach or anything like that. And if you're going with that, some of the ones that they PLZ, then I don't know how they can afford to keep the channel going.
I think
Seriously.
they guys at PLZ maybe average maybe 10,000.
Are they getting paid for it? Do they have all the...
It's pathetic.
Oh, is it? No.
2,000 more than Gers TV, I would say.
Aye, they asked me to join them. I was like, I'm not joining them. Started off on the money, and I'm like,
Running?
see you later, guys. No. Again, everybody's trying this kind of idea in podcasts and all that. The good thing is a lot of people like the fact that we talk about subjects nobody else has got to talk about. Right, that's one of the things right away. And the fact that we're out now, Blue Noses work 100%.
Only 1,700.
Adverts.
1,717.
What's that?
Hello Agnes Newton, how are you doing?
Edition.
Agnes, I see
Aye, but I don't know about-
Did she get it back?
She got it back, so it was good.
I heard her on your show saying that she had
no,
lost it.
She was a wee bit.
She
Like,
got
when
it
I
back.
used to get it back. Agnes is a nice person.
Aye, she came down to Blackpool with us. She built me out. I couldn't get a Blackpool mind in.
No, that's right.
What was happening here? And Agnes came down for St Andrews and she's
Very
like,
good.
Are we getting pished? Alright.
Agnes doesn't drink much.
Get the Gers TV on Sky Sports, said Broxy too.
Aye,
Sky
you never
Sports or
know.
Sky Sports?
I know, I don't know. I hope they do. Peter Martin, they're more than
Aye, it's just like
accepted in the league.
it's like it's certainly an online version of the
Rock Sport Radio seems to have finished as well.
Aye, it's like an online. The PLC's like an online version of the Radio Clyde. It's a Celtic channel for Celtic fans on it. But we're not talking about Gers TV. Rock Sport's gone, but apparently it's coming back. But again, no big numbers. We're getting the big numbers, so that's it. That's the one thing that we do know we're doing well, right? When all the Celtic fans are watching us, do you know what I mean? Watching us, calling us every name under the sun, but they're watching us. All the Bears are watching us, enjoying it. I'm a great laugh I get. These stories I can't remember, Agnes. Apart from the guy in the Soul Club singing that wee.
Was that Agnes at the tables? It was always this.
No, the Soul Suite. No, we go to Soul Suite. You know, I always go there every year, 4 or 5 times a year. The DJ knows us, and they put on that "Children Behave" and starts. The big English boy starts shouting out the add-ons. Is all I'm going to say to us. Come on, the Glasgow Rangers! He's shouting. That's a list of them telling. That's the only one I can remember.
This is the best football show in the world, says Mark Dunnett. I agree with that, Mark.
Cheers, Mark.
No
Thank
other
you
show
very much.
like it.
Of course, Mark.
I want to get better all the time. I want to get better. And we're always looking for suggestions, loads of ideas. Loads and loads of ideas, and we're going to be doing a few announcements the next couple of nights. We're going to be doing new projects. We're not talking about them now, we'll just keep on waiting. But
Yes.
we'll make sure that we've dotted the I's and the T's and all that stuff, but there's plenty to happen, plenty going
We've got a
forward.
lot coming, guys. We've got a lot coming up.
Robbie's reviews will be back soon. I think Robbie's done a couple of games now that he can do the reviews, so that's going to happen as well. So plenty on the channel, but we want more. We want more feed.
Robert Williamson looks like my comments on Facebook are not shown. I've not seen anything for you, Robert.
One of them appeared earlier
Yes,
on, but
just,
I think we read
I've
it.
not seen it.
I just
I've
seen
not
one
seen
earlier
it.
on. Just if I'm not getting them, guys, we apologise.
You're not going to believe this. Paul Sargent's just joined us. Paul, I'll not tell everybody you spilled the drinks.
Aye. So, what happened was, can't tell you this time. So Sandra texts me the other day there, she's like, me say you in the house board and all that, and I'm like, aye, sorry. Come on out for a drink, have a swally. And I'm like, no. Aye, have a swally. I went, no. But the phone wasn't stopping, no one of these ones, so I went, right, easily led. So I'm like,
I
aye,
believe it, I
I'll
believe
come
it,
out.
guys.
So then I get to the Bristol bar, I'm sitting skinned because I'm not working in the Fendazino, right? So I'm like, feeling sorry for myself, I'm at the Bristol, I've got to get the bus. And who starts along the road? Big Paul Sargent, Gary Bates, as we like to call him, Master, and Davy the Jakey. The Three Stooges one along the road, they're in the pub, no, in the pub, and didn't think they phoned me because I would already be in there. Right, just assuming I live in the Bristol. So the Three Stooges are walking along the road, and we're going to go for a drink. So they get to meet Sandra. So that was it. All of a sudden, she's got to meet the Three Stooges for the show. The Three Stooges factory. Davy's promised he's going to come on. The Jakey promised all the way back for
Yeah.
Vineyard trip. He was going
He
to
said
come
he
on.
was going to come on.
He told me he's going to watch. He's meant to be working now, but he's going to be watching us. Right, this is what you're dealing with, right? David the Jakey's watching us live while she's working. You can't make it up, right? These characters. And Big Paul had to take him home. That's all I'm going to say. Big Paul had to leave him. He was a big man. One can Dan.
Hello there, Brian Wilson, Ian Taylor, evening all from the London branch. How are you doing?
Be there soon.
Hey,
My 7-year-old Rory Wilson won't go to bed listening to your chat. Hello there, Rory Wilson. How are you doing?
Hi, wee Rory.
Hi, Gers TV for Jimmy Mack for Peterhead. Hello there. How are you doing?
Good evening, James.
How's the media training going for you,
I'm
Kenny?
pretty about you reading.
Has Jim White been in touch yet?
Jim White's no. Yeah, Si's been in touch. Si's been in touch, that's about it.
What's the song with add-ons, Si?
I'm not going to say, because I'm not going to get the show into trouble, because see, the thing is, see, there's certain things if we say right, we need to watch now. The show's so big that if that mob start reporting it for, like, they could call it hate
We
speech
get
or
pulled
something.
up for everything
They're
now,
going to do
guys.
everything they can to try and get us to take off, obviously.
Is that band?
Aye, but you can get to imagine, I thought Tiffany done the original, but she never, that was the wee bit of entertainment I got out of it. Was Tiffany done the original, it was actually a 50s soul song, I think, or 60s. Anyway,
Right.
moving
No
on.
had any ex-players on for a while. That was George McRae.
Well, no, who would you like to see on?
Who would you like on, guys?
It's hard to get them in it, but
Imagine the scenes when it comes home. Definitely. Imagine the scenes.
Aye.
Imagine the parties.
we might have some, we can't confirm them now. We can't confirm them now, but we might have a couple of interviews where they play it with some of the legends in the next couple of months. But we did say we wouldn't be able to confirm that.
We
because
can't confirm
we've
it
got
just now, yep.
But there's some big names are going to be doing interviews soon. Kenny, Ian Moon, was he singing in
I missed him
Benidorm?
because I was shut for a while because of the season, but I missed him, but I'm gutted. I never seen
Ian,
him.
for anybody that's not sure, Ian Moon's for Liverpool,
He's good.
but he's moved, I think he's moved over all together now. He does all the Loyalist albums and all that, fantastic singer.
Katrina Lynch, if you think that's water, you really don't know what I'm telling you.
I thought Roger was off the corner on the couch. Only guy in the
Oh, my
planet
goodness.
that's part of the loyal.
Well, I will
Mark
say-
Walters.
I will say one thing, right, and I'm not a big fan of Alfie Cod, but Alfie Cod probably would come on, he's one of the guys.
There's Willie Henderson.
Willie Henderson, I've been speaking to Willie at the weekend, he's
Yep.
done a few events and that, but he's again, wee Willie would probably come on one time.
He's gonna
Yep.
phone a pint
Ian
after
Durant.
Durant told me he could get my McCoist on, to be honest, he did sit and saving that. So if Durant watches the show, right, so Durant is probably watching the new going, I said you that when I was drunk, but he told me with Sky, no Sky, Ayla.
Amaruso says Betty McKenzie. King William Gin.
As, aye.
As an
Drinking
all.
long life. One lemonade tonight.
But I've
Get Super Ali
to be
on.
fair, I would like to get Durant on, and he did say he would try and come on one night. I'll ask him, but he's a busy guy. But I think Durant would be quite good.
Right, so there you are, guys. There's another one in the pipeline.
I'll try and get him.
Get Colin Steen and
it's
Willie
hard.
Johnson both on.
Aye, I would maybe like to do something like that. What's the anniversary this year for Barcelona? There's one coming up, isn't there? I'm no good with the bars, but I'd be good to get them on, because Derry Johnson's going to be doing some stuff with us as
Aye,
well. So
that's right.
Big DJ might even come on. I'll ask him if he's what he's doing.
40 years.
Aye. DJ said he would help out with stuff as well, but aye.
Right, love Super Ali, says Donna Robertson. Si did gigs with Ian Moon, cracking guy. He lives in Benidorm now.
I think Stevie did gigs with me. She's been in.
All
Aye,
right,
I don't,
okay.
'cause I know Ian, but I don't know him as he's on my Facebook and that. I've not met him.
That's going quick now.
I know it's so happening here. Now, where I see all of a
They're the
sudden it's
best
just
water in
kicked
Glasgow. That's the best water in Glasgow.
the King William Gin. That's actually nice. See if anybody's never drank it before.
I've never drank it before, geezer, have I?
Aye, I was drinking it with it's better with gin and ginger ale. I know it sounds like an old man drink, but gin and ginger ale is actually really nice. But aye, there it's here. King William
I'll
Gin.
try it. I've not been drinking all night, so I'll just...
Hello, Paul Sargent. How you doing? Right, Monique says, love you all. Whatever you do, please be happy. Don't let anyone get you down. Life starts and ends with so focus on making yourself happy. Totally agree with that, Monique. So I hope you're all right, hen.
Correct.
Colin Muir says Colin Steen.
They're hard to get on. A lot of the older ones, I don't mean that disrespectful, but they're older guys, if you know what I mean, and it's hard to get in.
They're in their 70s now.
See, to be honest, right, another thing, Jim, as well, right, and I don't mean a cheeky way, but it is cheeky. See, when you explain to them what a kind of podcast and we're doing and all that is, they go like, yeah, what? They go, what are you talking about? So they're not sure yet, a lot of them, a bit hard.
Older generation, but say.
But
Yeah.
Derry Johnson are anything possible. Nacho's been on, but I could, Nacho, anytime I can get hold of him, he'll come on if I want. I'd like to get different players in. I mean, always, Nacho seems to be the favourite one coming up.
I
now,
know.
but
George McRae says, get Warren Rainey to
I
send
know.
you over a bottle of what? Poking?
Aye,
Potion, Si.
Potion, Si. It's potent stuff.
I drank. I used to get it for Bushmills. You know what potion is, right? Potion's basically right.
Chinese.
There's somebody might correct me if I'm wrong, because there's two kinds of potion. Right, there's two kinds. They make it in the jail, right? That's where potion's for, basically, when you can't. Remember the old prisoner cell block H? Get some of that old monkey juice. Nah, that except was terrible. Old Lizzie Budsworth used to make it. Aye, Lizzie, remember for
Aye, for the prisoner.
She used to
cell
make
block.
potion, right? But it all comes from Ulster and Scotland, right? Potion is basically, for what I know, illegal alcohol. So see when you're making it, and then they have to start doing things like pasteurising stuff and all that, or they have to do certain chemical stuff so it lasts longer. Potion's the original stuff, but the stuff that they can't sell. So as far as I know, that's what potion is. I go to the Bushmills one time, and Big Chris Donnelly stayed there at the time, said to me, "It's beautiful, but it might make you go blind." Right, the thing is, he didn't laugh when he said that, right? We still took a wee drink, right? Rangers Celtic, we beat them at 4-2 at Parkhead. Because Netsov scored at that game. We're sitting,
4-2.
aye, 4-2, we're sitting, drinking the potion and trying it out. But if I'm wrong, Warren will certainly come on later on and give me a
Tell
history
you.
of it.
Monique says, can she give us a wee call?
Aye,
Yep.
and about remember doing that
5-10 minutes,
5-10
yeah.
minutes.
Right, going to take that back for me, Jim, to read Ian's, he gave us a wee update there.
Aye, Alex Shea would be Browner saying, but Alec would be hard to get because he does Radio Clyde, so he's,
I know it's
he's
because he's
committed.
on Radio Clyde. It's
I know Alec
a
really
big-
well, obviously I've done a lot of events with him, but
Great guy.
Right, there it's it, there. Hi, Sandra Kenny. Petition sitting at 1,738 signatures. However, I don't think that's enough to take it to the club. It's only about 3% of our average home game.
aye.
The Just Giving page is doing brilliantly with £4,485 raised so far. Please ask people to keep signing and donating. I'll put the links on in a moment. Guys, please sign the petition. Going to please sign the,
Aye.
the petition that Ian's putting on for us, please, and please keep giving to the
That's for the
giving
Graves, I
page.
think.
That boy does the founders trail.
Aye, it's for the Graves, Ian McCall and the guys.
That's for Ian's.
He's going
Aye.
to put the link on the page, guys. Please sign the petition. Please share the petition. Get it out there,
Yep.
guys.
A reminder, guys, if we're not reading your messages, we're not seeing them. We can't help it. It's just one of the things. Bushmills is different class. Bushmill. I used to go to Bushmills at 12th of July every year after I started going to Alarm. And I hope I don't offend anybody here, right? Because I love it. I love Bushmills. I used to go every year. Went to all the parties and all that there. And then one year I didn't go away to Coleraine, and somebody sent me an article saying Bushmills apparently has got the highest incest rate in the whole of Europe. And then I started thinking of all the people in the pubs I know, German and all that, and I'm going like that. Starting to think, is that true, that article? I don't know. But good wee place.
Warren Rooney says, remember the 66. Graham
Yep.
Clark says, Big Marvin, good show tonight, guys. Finally getting to tune in.
Great
Hello
stuff.
there, Graham
That's
Clark.
Graham, good friend.
How you doing, Graham?
Hello there, Jim Clark. It says you're watching.
Jim,
Hello
I think
there.
that's Jim Clark for the Fairgate Loyal. I think it's Jim.
I think it should be it.
Aye.
Get Gordon Dizelle on and get ripped into him for keeping backing Celtic on Clyde.
See, to be fair, right, I'm not defending him here, but Radio Clyde is a show designed for Celtic fans. That's what it's about. It's a show for Celtic fans. It's been that way for about 20 years now. It's not going to change. So if anybody's going to work for him, you're going to have to do what you're kind of told. So he's not going to change. So there's no point.
Warren Rainey says deliverance.
You know, he knows what I'm talking about. But that's a good. Listen, I'm not slagging Bushmills. I'm just saying my head. It's a beautiful place. The guy German used to fucking used to on the bar. Aye, Bushmills. I used to stay 2 doors for the brewery.
There's always something involved whiskey in it.
I went, Kenny, I went every year, right, and then one day I went in and there was this coloured girl, like, I don't know what you were, ethnic girl behind the bar. Aye, that girl.
I'm no green, I'm no orange.
Aye, she didn't know me, Jim, and I went in and she said, what do you want? I said, can I get a black bush? So that was me, I was thrown out. I got thrown out.
Personal.
I said, aye, I was trying to tell her that's a drink. But no, that was
dearie
it.
me.
Oh dear, move
I
on.
know. Bill Murray, hello there. And hello there again. Guys, I'm doing a fundraiser for Strathcarron Hospice.
Aye, of course.
Cancer end of life patients. Can I share a page on your Facebook?
Aye, what would be better today, Stevie? Because if you share it on the page, if I'm being honest with you, and I don't want to sound cheeky at it in any way, it might not get a lot of views and attention and everything else. See if you send us a private message first, if we can do something to promote it in a better way, would be better. Because obviously that kind of cause is fantastic. We'd love to help you out, but if we put it on the page, it's not going to be massive. So if you send us an email what you're doing, we might be able to promote it in a better way, rather than just put a post up and nobody bothers about it.
I can't read it, hopefully. Right, well done, great show, guys, yet again. I'm up at 5 o'clock, same time next week, yes. Definitely Donna Robertson, sleep well.
Brilliant.
Right, are we going for calls, guys?
Aye, set the calls up because I need to go and top
Set
my
the
class up.
calls
I'm going to
up.
go and do
Monique,
some
you
ice.
or Warren, whoever's going first.
Right, these 2 seconds. I'm going to get ice in this and I'm going to
come on.
quickly run out of the toilet. I might as well tell people now because I caught it last time.
Right, this is me.
Will you set them up? Have I still got some of that gin?
I don't know.
A wee bit, sorry.
Comes in handy, doesn't it? Right, where are we? Right, can I get a wee shout out? Oh, it depends. Kane McGrath. Si was weaned off his baby bottle by giving him whiskey, Kenny.
Si doesn't like whiskey.
I can tell, can't you?
He just likes lots of it.
You can tell. Get Derek Parlane on the show if possible, says John Gardner.
19 times, Mr. Anonymous is phone.
Is it?
19 times Mr. Anonymous has listened to the bit.
The party. Get a champagne Jill on.
Oh, for God's sake, no.
My goodness. Si, turn off your mic.
Somebody can use it.
Oh, dearie me. Right, what have we got? Monique, you going? Warren, you phoning in? Who's going first? Let's see. Lines are open now for first caller. Warren says Monique first. A question, where is the lightest in the first team squad? Where are we lightest in the first team squad? In other words, who is the first team has least effective replacement? When you back on Ibrox Radio, Kenny?
Tomorrow night, but Ibrox Radio supports the Gers TV, so we'll be back. We'll be back tomorrow night after the game.
There's crackling again, says Arthur Roger.
What's wrong with this time, man?
Sit at peace, the mic's crackling.
Am I cracking?
Fergie's for coming back.
As long as I'm not Phil, I'm alright. Si needs to join a total abstinence lodge. Jeez. That's from Warren. Warren knows.
No worries, brother.
Delaware 214.
Left back, says George McRae.
Aye, but that young boy might prove his rhyme in it.
Boy Patterson puts him mind an Aaron Hutton. Definitely does.
Hold on, I need to...
What's the lemonade?
Aye, I'll need it.
Oh, we're just drinking lemonade tonight anyway, aren't we? So, it's alright.
Right,
Monique,
guys, I'm
what
back.
happened to you? Where are you? Monique?
Right, I'm back on.
Yeah, your earpiece, I just put my earpiece.
Before we go any further, guys, I need to
Oh,
remind you, 'cause I've not seen it for a wee while. Like, share,
I know, share the page, guys. Get our numbers up a wee bit, guys.
get the numbers higher. I know there's going to be a lot of football recently, but get the numbers a wee bit higher. As well as that, if I'm missing you, it's not deliberate, it's just one of these things. And we're also live on the periscope.
Yeah.
Just to like the periscope is now. I thought the periscope is.
It's no crackly size peeing on a crisp packet.
Who says that?
Alan Simpson. I would love to see Fergie on the show with him and what is that? D&B snooker. Club the night we signed for the Bells. The night we signed for the Bells. I won't do. I don't know. Probably right there in the end of the show for Halliday. Says Charles Thompson.
Where's the DBS snooker? Is it? I was thinking he was meaning the one up the Masters, but it's not.
I don't know.
DBS. He's playing this, but he's always been an East End boy, Fergie. Fergie, Ian Ferguson, he's in Australia obviously, right? He watches the show quite a lot. He's got a habit of sending me emails and text messages like 3 in the morning, like we're doing now, talking about him. Right, but there are a lot of Australian guys, he drinks for the Rangers punters there, so when he's up, I'll ask a question if we could get him on, but it would be quite hard because he's obviously visiting family and he's there, but if I don't ask him, I won't get.
How about Barry Ferguson? Is another one that's up. Robert
It's hard
Williamson.
because he's a manager of a club, I know he's
know.
only, and before him they say there's sold a
See,
small
because
club,
we
they
do
can't
a
do
lot
it.
of things that you're not allowed to do.
Aye.
They would all get it for coming on here, Riley.
Well, your man,
Your Radio Clyde, that's
Young
how Alec Ray can't do it.
young Fraser was going to come on, Fraser Aird, and then that incident took place. And he said to me, look, I need to watch what I'm doing because they're going in for me a wee bit, so it's fair enough. And he will come on, he said to me one day, he had a wee drink with us, and he said, I will come on when I come back. He's in California now, but I do believe he will come on.
Pushing down.
Right,
Get
well,
Scott Brown on.
fixing
No
my
bother.
mic.
I know, I've seen that, I know that, I know. Good man, Kenny Fine now.
Aye,
Right.
no bother at all, guys. So be reminder, the phone number comes up on the screen, but I've never actually, all the years we've done this, we've never done the phone number. 01872, can't even see it.
01872
030. Or as we like to call it, the 1872 number. We don't really like to call it that, we call it now. Warren, how you doing, brother?
How you doing, brother?
Hello
Oh,
there,
good.
how are you?
Just got reinstalled into my deputy master post in my lodge, so that's always good, you know.
Brilliant, congratulations.
Aye, I was just saying there, you should maybe think about joining a total abstinence lodge, you know.
Oh, just once a week, that's the only time I drink, and I'm only just promoting King William's gin.
You have to explain that to Kenny what that one is, you know.
No alcohol at all, no nothing.
You're talking there about pot cheating, you're talking about alcohol in general. The whole thing about moonshine, the whole thing about pot cheating, you're right in what you're saying. Pot cheating is basically an illegal alcohol that was being brewed here for, you know, since the 1600s, probably, you know, even further back. A lot of people would see it as a more papist Catholic thing, but as exactly what you said, Bush Mills, Ballymena, Coleraine up that way seems to be the main place in Northern Ireland where you'll get it. I only ever drunk it once, never again.
Like me with the monkey shoulder.
But the history of it is quite fascinating, and the whole thing about America, especially with moonshine. Really, the history of moonshine is also the history of the Ulster Scots going to America in the early 1700s. A mass exodus of Protestant Ulster Scots.
Oh, trying to
went
recreate whiskey.
America.
Yep.
Yeah, and they started their own whiskey making up, but they couldn't get the ingredients that they have here in Northern Ireland and also in Scotland. They couldn't get the ingredients, so they used local ingredients like watermelon, and they used the local root. You know, there's a thing called sassafras that they're very into. It's like it tastes a bit like licorice, and so they made a lot of moonshine out of the local. If there's a great program on called Moonshiners, it's on Discovery Channel.
Yep.
If you ever get a chance and you watch it, if you actually listen to the boys, they're from Tennessee. They're from, you know, the real Ulster Scots background. People, and there's actually one guy in particular. He keeps going on about his Scots-Irish background and his ancestry, because they are very much very like us, very like the Scots and the Ulster people together. You know, they have a lot of common history with us. You know, but their ancestors are all from here. But you actually hear them talking, and you would think some of them are from parts of Scotland or parts of Ulster. You know.
Aye, just the way they talk to me, actually.
Uh-huh.
Aye, I mean, that's really interesting. So it's a version of whiskey, isn't it?
Very much so. Poaching is well, it's made from potatoes, so it's similar to it would be similar to vodka in Russia and a lot of the other places. So it's a potato liquor. It's not a wine. It's not so much a wine. It would make you wine. You drink too much of it, like. But and you're right. You're totally right about if it's not brewed properly and sterilized in proper sterilized containers and stuff, it actually can make you go blind. There is a lot
I
of
thought it was a
people.
joke, but aye, is that right?
Yeah, yeah, and it's the same with the moonshine in America as well. You have to be very, very careful with alcohol in general, if you know, but especially the illegal stuff, because it's not being done in sterile conditions. The way, you go to Bushmills Distillery, for instance, you'll see the whiskey being made there, or you go to one of the ones up in the Highlands of Scotland, you'll see it being done, and it's all done in copper, because copper is good for antibacterial. It stops any bacteria getting in. And again, that moonshiners, you'll see the guys, they use copper as well.
That's
And
what
these stills, the stills are made and they're handed down from generation to generation to generation. And the moonshiners,
So here's
But
a quick
it's a
question for you,
fascinating
Warren.
history.
Aye, quick question
Yes,
for you,
Warren.
right? We're always
Uh-huh.
on the pawns for free whiskey, right? We've got a lovely bottle to do, right? It's going to be done next month, the end of the month. Can't remember the name. I can't see it right. Is it Scapa? It's called
Scapa.
Scapa. But
Yep.
how would we go about getting some of this moonshine there for the whiskey of the month one time? So there must be somebody out
is
there who
actually,
can get us
there
it.
is legal moonshine you can buy now. You can buy moonshine in the shops. The guy who makes it in that program, Moonshiners, he does this stuff called White Lightning, as it is, and you can buy it. I think it's not cheap. I think it's about £60 or £70 a bottle. You can get it on Amazon, but it is apparently it's rocket fuel. Like, I mean, it's something like 62% or something. I mean, But my brother, he bought me a couple of jars. You can see, moonshine is always done in jars. It's not done in bottles, or
Right.
it's like a jam jar. And again, that's part of their culture, part of their history, that they do it in these jam jars, because I think it's cheaper for them to do it that way. So
Aye.
it is.
No, I always remember hearing
It's a
about it.
fascinating history, and again, it's part of the whole Ulster Scots traveling across the world and bringing their music, their culture, their history with them. And I've said before on the program, the whole thing about rednecks. You'll hear them talk about rednecks.
Yep.
Well, they're not red. It was never red. It was orange. It was orange scarves they wore, and it was to celebrate King William.
Yep.
And the whole music of that area, the hillbilly. Well, the billy bit is to do with King William as well, So there's so much history in America that it's so much to do with us. Ulster and Scotland are small and compared to a lot of countries of the world, but you think about how many people left these wee tiny countries and went out there and made the world what it is. I mean, you look at the presidents of the United States of America, you look at the prime ministers of Canada, and the amount of Ulster Scots. I mean, you have 11 presidents of the United States of America. I think it's over 18 prime ministers of Canada of Ulster Scots. And also the Orange Order and the whole Orange influence in the world. You look at New Zealand and Australia, and you see the amount of prime ministers and stuff who've been there, who were Ulstermen or Scotsmen, but also were members of the Orange Order as well.
Aye.
We
Warren, the
have
last
so
time I was
much
in
history to be proud of.
Warren, the last time I was
go
in
on.
Carrickfergus, I had a wee chat with the guy, Willie Drennan.
Yes, I know Willie.
Willie was up singing away, and it was pouring the rain on a Sunday after the Royal Landing. It was absolutely pouring. So there was only one person watching him, was me, the only sad guy watching him on a Sunday morning, trying to sober up. And I love the Ulster Scot stuff. And that guy, he's went and toured the world telling that Ulster Scot story.
That's right. He does a great thing. If you're on iTunes, if you go on and stick in the Lambeg rap, you'll never laugh so much in all your life. Some people, and the lines in it is, some people do ecstasy and cocaine, some people do heroin, and they're all insane. I don't do any of that crap. I just do the Lambeg rap. And then he just hits the Lambeg drum. He hits the Lambeg drum and out rattle. Then I know Willie along. Willie's in the also does a wee bit of the reenactment with us now and again, and he does a thing in the Shankill Road with us on the 11th of July every year, because we have been trying to get the community back involved again. The 11th of July. The 11th of July for a long time was basically run by the paramilitaries, and the families and stuff didn't really get a chance. So the Orange Order in the area, which I'm a member of, on the Shankill Road, we decided then we were going to take it back and bring it into a culture again. So
good.
we brought in the likes of Willie Drennan and the Ulster Scots Folk Orchestra, and we brought these guys along, and then reenactors like myself. And we've taken it back, and now the 11th of July on the Shankill Road, I think, is one of the best events in Belfast around the glorious 12th, you know. So
I might even keep up for that then. I'm going to be
anybody who is over, any brethren who are over, any friends who are coming over to enjoy the 12th, you should come up the Shankill Road first on the 11th of July and see the parade.
I'm going with Big Boffy. We normally go to Sandy Road to stay. I get to see Warren or the boys.
God help you, I'll pray for you.
Aye, I've got a lot of boys for the Sandy Road Rangers. I'm part of the Warren and the boys. So I was going.
Other boys.
So I go and visit them, and I go into the Royal and things like that. But what I might do then is I might take a wee troop up and see and see what he's up to, and that's interesting.
Well, you'd be more than welcome, brother. You would really enjoy it because, as I say, Willie Drennan will be there with his guys. They have like a flatbed lorry, which they have the Lambeg drumming on. They play that, and then there's me. And a couple of other boys dressed up in the Williamite uniform, and then there's a couple of boys dressed up in World War I uniforms, and then we'll have the kids marching along and stuff. And then last year we had this thing that was superb. This guy made this, and it's like a big model of a Lambeg drummer, and this boy sits in the front of it, the big massive Lambeg drum, and every time the wheel goes round, it's like a big penny farthing like bike that people would have seen, in the Victorian times. This, every time the wheel goes round, the drum gets hit, and it was brilliant, and the kids were loving it. And as I say, that's what the 12th of July and the 11th of July,
of course,
and our culture should really be about. People enjoying themselves. You don't need the, I mean, drink and everything else is important, and people enjoy it and everything else, but whenever it takes over, and it spoils people's fun, and it spoils the family atmosphere and all, it shouldn't be part of it, I don't mind anybody having a drink and enjoying themselves, but it's whenever they can't even stand, they're that drunk, and they're getting in the way of the parade or whatever, and it's the same with the paramilitary aspect of what used to happen up there, and happen all over here in Northern Ireland. We've tried, the Orange Order have tried our best to try and make it a bit more inclusive to people, and we've actually had people from the other community come and enjoy the 11th of July with us, and we're trying to make it.
Who are you talking about, the Jews?
Huh?
You talking about the Jews?
No, Catholic. you see, you can laugh, but we have tried to extend a hand of friendship to people. He's a great friend of mine, and if you ever get a chance to meet the guy, if you're ever over here, I'll try and get him to come and meet you. The guy called Sean Collins. Now, Sean used to be the Lord Mayor of Drogheda in the Republic, which is where the Boyne is.
Yep.
But Sean has also wrote a book about Oliver Cromwell. Now, most Irish Roman Catholics cannot stand Oliver Cromwell. They think he's this ghost that, he murdered all these millions of people in Ireland. Well, it's a load of crap. It's all Republican propaganda. But Cromwell did a lot of bad things, but he did a lot of good things too. I think if anybody had any problem with Cromwell, it should really be the Covenant or Presbyterian Scots.
Just going to see that. Aye, straight.
Yeah, the Battle of Dunbar, he put them to the sword, Cromwell isn't this big ghosty, ghouly person that they make him out to be, But this guy Sean Collins became a great friend of ours, and he used to bring a group of people up every year, the 12th of July in Belfast. And they were from Drogheda and Dundalk and those areas. And those areas are well known to be predominantly Republican, not even Catholic and nationalist, but quite Republican areas, especially Louth in general would be the centralised offices of the IRA. And in the years of the Troubles, it was always where they went to. They skipped the border and went over to Dundalk, But anyway, this guy Sean Collins has done his best to rewrite history, to make it proper again, and he's always on the TV, he's always on the radio, and when people are on, Republicans are on spouting their vile hatred he's always on saying, now wait a minute here, there's two sides to every story, you know, and he's a great guy. So, as I said before, Si, I have many friends.
Yep.
Many friends from the nationalist background. Not many from the Republic. In fact, I've none.
No, I know that. I was only joking about the Jews as well. I know a lot of Jewish guys as well, and the Sikhs.
I have a lot
Let's
of
get the
friends
Sikhs
who are
or
Jewish.
support
I have a lot of friends who are Jewish too, and I've actually a lot of time for the Jewish
Warren,
nation or the
Warren.
Israelis in general. You know.
Aye, Warren, I'm going to ask you to do me a favour, right? I was telling Sandra a story the other week, yeah, but I was drunk when I was telling her, right? Now, Jim's
Yes,
here.
Roy.
Jim knows what I'm talking about, right? You've not been to Northern Ireland until you, in my opinion, you've never been to Ulster, Northern Ireland, until you've been to Dan Winter's cottage and sampled Hilda's apple pie.
Apple tart.
Apple tart.
Apple tart.
Have you been?
Yes. Well, I'm going to be a bit controversial here, right? The cottage that you're talking about, you see, there's a dispute between that family.
I know about that,
Winter's
yeah.
family, unfortunately, there's a bit of a split there. Dan Winter's cottage, the original Dan Winter's cottage, the cottage from the Battle of the Diamond, is in a place called Number 1, the Diamond Loch Gall.
Yeah.
The place that you're talking about is what was known as the Winters Homestead. It's a different thing altogether. Hilda Winter is a friend of mine, and I know Hilda very well, and that's who you're talking about.
Yep.
And she does make a lovely apple tart. Apple tart, not apple cake. Not apple cake, apple tart.
She doesn't let you leave till you eat it. You've got to eat the whole. Jim's laughing.
Oh, why you have to eat the whole thing? I mean, that's an Ulster thing.
My lord just gets some of the fattest
Actually,
orangemen in Scotland to be on there.
my mother makes an apple tart at Halloween time, and she puts 10p and 20p's in it, wrapped up in tinfoil. Now, you have to be careful you don't swallow one, or you're sent up to the hospital, you know.
Aye.
But that's a traditional Ulster Scots thing over here with the apple tart is really... There's not much food, and I was a chef for a while. There's not much food here we can actually call our own. Most of the stuff that we would eat here, or we would call Ulster Scots food, would come from both traditions, the Scots and the Irish. There is, of course, is the Ulster fry. Everyone knows the Ulster fry.
Everybody knows that.
Everyone knows that, you know, and I think it's hard to beat. And a proper Ulster fry, it's up there with a rolling. I do like a rolling sausage myself now, but you know, an Ulster fry definitely. It's hard to beat, and if you ask the cardiologists in Belfast, they'll tell you exactly how good they are. In fact, my father's typical of. I'll tell you, my father had a double bypass about 15 years ago, 20 years ago, and the doctor took him in. My dad doesn't drink; he's a teetotaler, really, you know. And the doctor said to my mother, I don't understand why your husband has to have this operation. And she says, sorry. And he says, well, he doesn't smoke and he doesn't really drink. He has a glass of wine, but we would recommend that. It's a good thing. And she says, aye, but you don't realise that he has 2 Ulster fries every day. You know? So he used to have one in the morning and he used to have one at lunch.
They're nice. I love them. Don't get me wrong. I love them.
An Ulster fry, and until you've had one of my mother's Ulster fries, you haven't really had one either, because she puts everything in it, and I mean everything.
Fudge.
There's like 50 things. There's actually a place in East Belfast where I come from called the Newton Cafe, and they do what is known as the Titanic fry. Now, Si, I know you like your grub steaks, mate.
Yep.
So I would suggest when you come over, it's £8 for the fry, but if you eat it, you get a $5 back.
Oh,
that's all right. I need to try
Now,
that.
I'll tell you what's in it. There's 5 of everything. So there's
My
5
God.
tater bread, 5 tater bread, 5 bacon, 5 sausage,
Oh, my
5
brother Mark would
tomatoes,
love this.
5 scoops of mushrooms, 5 scoops of beans, 5 of everything.
my
And
goodness.
it comes on a slate, because they can't even get it on the bloody plate. It's that big.
I thought the best, Warren, I thought the best one I've seen across the road for the Sandy Row Rangers is the hostel. They do a great one. They call it the big breakfast or something. The big Titanic or something.
Big breakfast. I've heard about it. Aye.
So that's the Titanic
that one
breakfast.
in East Belfast, there's only 4 people have done it.
4 people
2
have
of
done
them
it.
were German and 2 of them were Americans.
Oh.
Nobody local has been able to do it. It's that big.
I need to try it one time. I love it. It's the best. One of my a pal of mine, Nicola Douglas. I'm going to give a wee shout out. I'm not going to get into personal details, but one of our best friend in the world was ill, and she went into hospital and got helped her out with doing some getting an operation. That's all I'll say. I don't know if it's public, but she's a great pal of mine, and she went to Sandy Roways, right, for the Irish Cup final when Linfield played Kilrain. And I know she's my
I
pal,
wouldn't
but
have been there. I wouldn't have been there because I don't like any of the two of them.
aye. So we went for it. So we went for the weekend, right? We're great pals, and we went for the weekend. However, when I took her in there at 6 o'clock in the morning, she tanned the biggest Ulster fry you could get with me. But we went out for about a 17-hour boozing session, and we went back in the next morning, and she ordered another one, and I ordered one. She ran in the toilet and was sick, and so I had two. And she paid for them. She paid for them, so I thought this is it.
Surprise me, brother, at all. It does not surprise me. You know, but as I say, well, anyway, getting back to football, guys, well, I was going to sign Shanklin. Is it actually going to happen?
No idea. The story of the new Celtic, I don't see it.
I would really like to see it before, because I'm hearing all this crap on the media about that other crowd trying to sign him. I mean, why would any proper Brunos ever even want to think about signing for that shot?
Totally agree with you, mate. Totally agree.
Yep, definitely.
You know what I mean? It's a total dereliction of. I mean, I know my mate always goes on about Dalglish. I know Dalglish's family were all complete Bluenos, but he went and signed for Celtic. But that was then. You know what I mean? It's a different thing. Shanklin, if he's a Rangers man at all, he should never even think about it. You know,
I don't think he will.
We should try and get these young guys.
Of course.
You know, get them in now. I mean, I'm hearing Jordan Jones might be going out and might be leaving and going to Stoke. I'm not happy with that.
That's right, I read that.
For $1 million.
Yeah.
However, the reason I think that
I'm
might
not happy
happen,
with that.
Warren, the reason I think that might happen, right, I'm not saying I agree with it or disagree with it, but as I said earlier on, I've been speaking to the boy for Stoke Fans TV, Stoke City Fans TV, and he said to me, I was talking to him about that Tyers Campbell, and he went, we might be getting your player, so you might find that that's a deal that Rangers do to get him.
Not happy with him, mate. Not happy with it, because I think the best place for that lad to learn the game is in Glasgow. To be honest, he'll probably not even get a chance in England. To be honest,
I
know
like
Michael
him. I like
the
him.
manager and everything else, but you know the amount of players that they have coming through from the academies and everything else. I see it at Leeds. I'm a Leeds United supporter, you know, and I see it in the lads that. Funny enough, Stuart Dallas has done so well. Stuart Dallas is a guy that was playing Irish League, amateur league football, only 8 or 9 years ago, you know, and now he's playing for Leeds and he's playing for his country and everything else, and it's great to see. But I think if Jordan goes there, he'll not make it.
Well, cut off.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I thought you were away there.
Aye, you cut off a second. Aye, no, I agree with you. I was a big fan of him last year. I was saying we should sign him. But Kenny, you remember that? We should talk about it.
Aye.
For the two reasons, really, to be honest. He played great against us and he played great against Celtic. And that's the two best teams in the league. So if you can play great against them, you're a good player.
He's not a fair
I agree.
for injuries,
I agree.
Aye, you need to give him a chance. I would be disappointed.
I think we do need cover. I think if we have one bad injury up front, we're stuck. You know?
Warren,
I really do.
I think we have
I mean, Defoe can come in and everything else, but, you know, Morales, well, you know what he's like. We all love Alfie and everything else, but he is that volatile guy, and we can end up, you know, we can lose him for 4 or 5 games or whatever, you know, suspended. So we do need to have someone coming through there that we can rely on, you know.
But I think Gerard's maybe got somebody. I think it's going to be a last minute deal, but I'm quite confident we'll get. I would be happy with one player if we don't lose any.
He said there's going to bring at least one player in.
Aye.
And he's going to say a few's going to depart.
I agree, Kenny. Totally, mate. Totally. I think, you know, we just have to keep the momentum going. You know, this is the thing. You know, we just need to keep this momentum going.
Yep.
I mean, all we have to do is keep winning, and you know, if we scrape through matches, so be it. You know what I mean?
It's still Johnny Cash song, one piece at a time.
5 or 6, but you know,
yep.
It's not the first time we've won the league in an unattractive football way. I'd rather we get the 55 unattractively than not get the 55. You know what I mean?
Aye, no, you're right there. I agree with you. No, good. Some great points.
I would love to see us just keep going. And I mean, I just the whole belief in the club, the belief in the fans. I'm seeing it. You know, it's just superb. Yeah. It really is.
Keep the eye off the ball,
to me, it's just like being back when I was 15 or 16 following the Gers. I was thinking, I couldn't remember what my first Rangers match was, and then I remembered it was when we won the league at Ibrox. We beat Hearts, and Aberdeen had to beat the other Mankey mob. And no, it wasn't. It was the other way around. The Mankey mob had to beat Aberdeen.
Yep.
And Mel Sterling scored.
Oh, and he done the aeroplane.
Aye, exactly. 1989, I believe. I think that was my first game at Ibrox.
Aye.
And it was with my school, Dundallan
What
Boys
age were
High
you then,
School.
Warren?
We took 50 boys over.
What age
You
were
know.
you?
What's that, man?
What age were you then?
Oh, 1989, I was 15. Aye, 15.
My goodness.
1989, I would have
Aye.
been 7.
Now, I've been going
Tell
to
you age
football.
I was.
I've been going to football since I was a wee boy. But see, my dad is from the Shankill Road, and he's a Linfield supporter. So me and him don't really get along. But my mum's family are from East Belfast, and my cousins were all Glentown supporters. And my granny's cousins were the Blanchflowers. I mean, you can't get any better in Northern Ireland other than George Best than the Blanchflowers.
That's right.
And I grew up in that family, and it was just a privilege to grow up
Well,
in a family full
Warren,
of great
Warren,
football.
all I'm
you
going
know.
to say is
Yes,
we're good pals, brothers and everything else, but Mary had a little lamb singing in the praises of the Land Boys. That's my team.
Lauren?
Aye, that's what that's the first place I ever went in Ulster. Most of my pals are
Well,
from there.
that's where I live. That's
I know,
where I live, John.
I know that. But you don't support them.
That's where my missus is from. And you know, we call Lauren football team.
Aye, you call them the
Harbour
rat, the sewer rats.
We call them the Harbour Rats.
The harbour rats, that's it.
Maureen, can I ask you before you go, see the 12th?
Yes, Sandra.
The big parade is on the 13th, so does that mean you're having the 11th on the 12th?
Yes.
Yes.
That's right.
Because of the
That's
Sunday,
right.
explain that.
Yeah.
Because it's a
Because
Sunday.
it's a Sunday.
That's right. Yep. The yes, and it always messes everything up, doesn't it?
Yeah, I know.
But
It's just I
it is
see it
a
a lot.
nightmare.
People are asking on the feed, Warren, so it's just to make it all clear.
Aye. No. Belfast County will be putting, if everybody wants to, just keep your eyes open on the Belfast County Grand Lodge website, and you'll see everything, the route, the parade route, everything is going to be on there.
Okay.
We have a meeting at the end of this month,
Yep.
so everything will go on there, and then also everybody who wants to come to Carrick, keep your eyes open on the Royal Landing website on Facebook.
Yep.
And another wee shout out here, guys. This is just a wee bit of serious thing. A friend of mine in Fermanagh has started up a group called Modelling for Heroes,
Yep.
and it is for ex-service people. Anybody who's on here from Northern Ireland who's an ex-serviceman. It's basically, it's like myself. It's doing military models. But these guys are all have PTSD. They've served their country,
Yeah.
and unfortunately, they also have injuries. They have physical injuries and mental injuries. So it's a great wee charity started up by a good friend of mine, Gary Hicks. He's a big blue nose too, although he supports Linfield, but we'll not talk about that.
Stick it on the page as well for us.
Yes, mate, I will. I will put it on. But anybody who wants to support them at all, I think they have like a donation page as well there, and I mean it literally only has a couple of quid there now and again if anybody is free, or if anybody wants to buy a couple of models and post them to them. These guys, they're doing this out of the goodness of their heart for the
Aye.
veterans.
No, we'll support
It's
that.
a fantastic thing.
Warren, we'll support that. I've got a wee message here, right? Monique, she's a great supporter of channel. That she's desperate to call in tonight, but she's got an emergency meeting that she's got to go to. She's telling you to bugger off.
Tell Monique she was superb last week. I
Yeah.
really enjoyed her being on, and I'll go off right now.
No, not a problem, brothers. Listen, it's always a pleasure
Well,
hearing for
listen,
you.
guys, you all look after yourselves. Have a great week.
You
Hopefully,
too.
we know we just need to keep this momentum going.
Definitely.
Definitely.
55 is coming.
Yeah,
and we
coming home.
are the
The people.
people.
Take care, brother. Cheers.
Hey,
Take care.
Right, Warren.
That was a great call there. There was a lot of stuff in there. But listen, just before I forget, we're always interested in. Aye, but that was good stuff. That Ulster fry stuff, no, that was good. And as I said to mention apple pie, how does apple pie? I say to Sandra, right, I mean, wait to see Jim's face when I mention how does apple pie.
We were talking about this the other day.
She Only
Aye.
thing is, she's not clean. She's never ever get clean with her.
It's Bob the Pussy.
She made me custard.
Jim, see when you're sitting there, see the bar, see the headphones, that should be halfway in the middle. See that? It's the way down to the one side. It's been annoying me all
Oh,
night.
the volume.
Aye, the
Aye, you
volume
can't-
should
aye,
go
see it.
up. Aye, move it
That
up.
one there.
Aye,
I
just
thought I was
move
going
that
deep.
wee
No,
bar.
no, the red. See the red
See
in
the
the middle?
the bar there. Just move that along towards you.
No, it was us.
No, the whole thing.
Aye.
The bar.
Turn the volume up even.
Aye, that's it. It should be sitting halfway. It was away down the way.
Aye. Aye, but anybody that's listening, guys, seriously, if you're ever in Ulster, right, and you get a chance to go to Dan Winter's
It's annoying
College,
me.
what basically happens is you go and get your
That's what she.
your tour and all that, but at the end of it, Hilda gives you a big, she puts her baking out, no baking, sorry, she bakes cakes and all that for you. It's fantastic, Jim, I'll tell
She made
you.
me custard for her.
Aye. And then
I
get,
didn't need to dry.
and gives you history as well, she
She
gives you,
made me pouring custard for her.
Did she?
Aye.
honestly, you need to go, it's brilliant for us, and if you're in the Lord's Order.
Sandra has OCD, said Alan Simpson.
My boy-
Aye, I
my
know,
boy-
Alan.
My boy done it. She had, the wee guys, the Corettes.
Aye, aye, aye.
The wee guys, the bowler hat the guys.
Aye,
Mhm.
She had hundreds of these they were cufflinks.
aye.
So, they're on the selling, right? So she'd about 50 sets in them left. And James took along the badges for her. Typing
And they
one.
would sell better, aye.
And she got on, she was delighted. She went to pay him and all that.
Aye, she's a lovely woman, she's been honoured with the Queen and all that, I know that. Aye, she's...
Laughing. Joe Wiley says, move the bar, so I have a heart attack.
Has Monique calling by the way? I don't know what's happening, just to catch up, because we're going to have to do all these and others. I think as
Is
you
she
know,
phoning?
I wasn't in the slightest bit hungry, right, and then Warren started, he started it, not me, he started going on about the
Sorry,
Ulster fries.
missed you, Monique. Call back.
The Ulster fries he's got to talk about, I'm going to try and maybe do that this year. Just a challenge, since he's mentioned it, go to East Belfast to that Newton, I'll get the name of it, see the Newton Cafe or something.
Newton Cafe.
See my twin brother Mark, you know him, Jim, right, he would go for it, wouldn't he?
Aye.
My twin brother Mark, you call him a thoroughbred, right? He'll probably be watching you now, right? My twin brother Mark's that greedy, he's the sort of guy that would just go out to Northern Ireland to eat this big breakfast. Honestly, just because he said you can't eat it. Right. See, as soon as we turned on the New World Ladders, I had 2 Germans, an American, and 8 Scotsmen. My brother Mark will want to go now, he'll be on the phone going, right, I'm like him.
That food they eat in Ireland.
Aye. Beasties, never have seen a whole.
No, I've seen it, he's eating them and he...
Yeah, try to call, both answer.
But I'm going to try
There
and...
you go.
There we go.
That's the thing I'll do as a Ger. That'll be a good Gers TV live video if I get there and I eat it, if I eat this
Down
massive
there.
breakfast.
Monique,
Hello.
Down there, Jim. Aye.
Hello.
Monique, you're live.
Oh, hi, that's Si.
Hello,
Hello.
there.
Oh, hey, Sandra and Kenny, how are you?
How you
How
doing?
pal? What size is it, Monique?
Aye, what about
You
me?
know what, I wasn't good to start with, but I thought I'm going to phone the coolest people in the world up, and I'm going to have some banter.
Great.
That's good stuff.
Hey.
Did you hear what I done with my fridge, by the way? It's totally
Yes, I
not-
did. I read it.
Did you hear it? It's bad, isn't it?
What happened? I don't know.
Only you. Tell Si what you done.
Oh my God, Si. Right, okay. I feel like I'm telling Si this, but I feel like I'm telling 2,000 other people this.
Yeah, you are.
Times it
Come
by
on.
50.
So, Si, what happened was, right, I turned my, I woke up in the morning and I was like, why is my fridge not working? Like, what the hell's going on? So I thought, maybe it's just one of the nights, so I left it for 24 hours and it still wasn't working, and all my chicken and my meat and my steak and all that defrosted.
Aye.
So I was like, right, fridge is broke, get it away. I've had it for like 3 years, fair enough. So I was like, went 2 weeks without a fridge, right? And I picked the worst time ever to eat healthy food, by the way.
Right.
And I picked the time to eat healthy the same time I broke my fridge. So I had to buy all my healthy lunches and all that. So, my wee pal, do you know my dad, Stuart McIntosh?
No.
Right, you'll probably know him if you see him. He knows everybody, man. So he's got a pal named Alan Mitchell. So Alan Mitchell texts me and he's like, "I've got a treadmill for you," and I'm like, "Fantastic! Running the treadmill, get rid of my fat, spot on." And he's like, "I've also got a fridge for you," and I was like, "Perfect, fridge, healthy heating, got it sorted." So he gave me a fridge, and I spent literally like 20 minutes trying to get it up 3 flights of stairs. So first 24 hours, I kept it off, because they say the first 24 hours you let the gas settle in. and then it never worked. So I was like, right, okay, I'll turn it on for 24 hours and see if the on button works. Still, nothing worked, right, Si? So I was like, woke up in the morning, I was like, do you know what? Forget it. I'll phone the council. The council will probably find that something's wrong with electricity or something. So checked my fuse, nothing was wrong with my fuse. And then all of a sudden, I thought, I'm going to clean up. So I started cleaning up, and I saw this big fruit bowl. So I pulled my fruit bowl away and cleaned behind it, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? Oh, sorry.
On switch.
Forget the swearing. I was like, what's that? Do you know what it was, Si?
No.
A big, massive button that says fridge with a switch button.
And you turned it
So
off.
I was like,
It was off all the
that
time.
seems promising. So I pressed on.
And it went on.
Whoa, would you believe it or not, all of a sudden I hear the mechanics of my fridge working. There we go. Put my fridge in a freezer. That's all the work of it. See the fridge that I've sat outside for 2.5 weeks?
It's working.
Plugged that in. That was also fucking working.
Oh, I'll tell you about right. I said bad I'm on life. I'm similar to you, right? Everybody knows I've got this mask for 3 months to get me back to sleep.
Darth Vader.
Right, because the doctors told me I need to behave if they still go to parties and all that stuff. Convinced to smoke and take cocaine. I've never took any to them ever in my life, right? So if to behave, I have to learn to sleep.
But all right.
And they're telling me that 3 hours of sleep isn't good enough. I need to do 7 and learn how to do it. Right, so I've got the mask and I've had it for the first week. Right, so I was wearing it the other day there, and I wake up about 6 o'clock in the morning, right? And I'm like,
Right.
I can't breathe here, I can't breathe. I feel as if I'm sleeping with George Michael, right? I'm getting the old strangulation, a bit of cuddling and all that, right? So I better bear with it. Right, so I'm like, I better bear with it here, and the doctor told me to keep wearing it no matter what, don't take it off. So I spent about 3 hours trying to sleep. I had a couple of beers at night, tried a couple of hours trying to sleep, and I'm choking and everything, I can't breathe then. And then I took it off, I went, what's going on here, and I had a quick look at something, all right. I ran out of power, I ran out of electricity, and I was suffocating myself.
I knew it. I was like, a minute and a half ago, I was like, there's got to be something to the end of this story. There's got to be something.
I jammed, what I done is there's a suction on it. There's a suction on the machine, and I jammed, sleep apnea it's called. I jammed the suction in my mouth, and I spent about 4 hours trying to breathe, no realising that the power had ran out in the house.
Yeah, that
Somebody
happens,
asked
like,
if you sleep
like, you know what,
apnea.
I don't mean I don't learn my lesson, man, because
Aye.
a couple of weeks before that, no, I always think, do you know what, when I was a child, I grew up and I decided to support Rangers, and I thought, that's it, I'm smart, like, I'm fucking cool here. I'm a young child, and I've decided to support the best Rangers club in the whole country. So I was like, brilliant, sorted that. No. A couple of weeks ago, my gas wasn't working. Phoned the gas man up, and I swear to God, by the way, Si, this isn't one of your jokes, right? This is my stupidity. And do you know what's even worse? I'm not even blonde. I dyed my hair brown to blonde. So it's like I've made myself stupid, right? So, phoned the gas man up, and I was like, so guys, I pay rent and stuff, so like, you need to get somebody to sort out my gas. It's not working. I've did this, that, and the next thing, and he's like, is it near the red button? And I was like, well, it's on the green, but yeah, it's nearly red, whatever that means. So the guy came out. Long story short, he put fucking 4 AAA batteries in my phone monitor. That's all I needed.
So
I was like, dude, I could have went. That, I swear to God, that would have cost that poor gas man £80, and I could have went a couple of batteries.
Monique,
Honestly, man.
that's brilliant. Now, I'll tell you another classic. I was telling Sandra last week, I hope I didn't tell this on the show last week about incident.
Bet you did.
I think you did. I think you did.
I was telling Sandra, I can never tell which one of them having sex with your sister and which one's the wee sticks that make your flat smell nice.
That was, you were here when Monique was here when you were talking
so
about
basically,
it.
I've got a wee, I want my flat. I don't want my flat to smell. For them, they didn't see it. Basically, I want my flat to smell normal, no like guy. Right, my ex-wife Christine always says it smells like guy, and I don't know what guy smells like because I'm a guy. So guys don't know what guys smell like, but women smell it. They go, it smells a guy. And my daughter Simone said to me one day, it smells a guy,
smells a guy.
which is even worse. That means Kyle instead was at the time, my pal, a different room.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm trying to get rid of the guy smell, right, the wee canny smell. So I'm like, Sandra, on the phone, I want you to get me something. She went, what is it? I said, I want something. She went, what? And I went, I always say the wrong thing, so I'll probably say the wrong thing. So don't think I'm a pervert. She went, what? And I went, can I have incest? And she went, what? The wee things that make it, and she went, that's incense. And I was like, well,
You said that last week. That was amazing.
He's not right, you
I
know.
could never get the two of them right. I never know which one's right. So I asked the woman in the flower shop in Alexander Parade one day. She went, I think you're in the wrong place. And I went, no, I think I've asked for the wrong thing. No, I know what I want. It's the other one.
He said Sandra. He said that last week, didn't he?
That's right, because he asked me to bring him that down. Aye.
I tell you what,
But
honestly,
that was the thing, right? But then I was checking the different flavours and that Sandra had got me, and one of them said potpourri. And I went, there'll be no potpourri in this house.
honestly, Si, it's like when you tell a joke, it should not be funny, but because it's you telling it, well, like, we need to laugh, man. We need to laugh.
Aye. No, that's good. I'll cheer you up.
Life's too short, laugh.
I tell you what, honestly, it's brilliant, man. I was feeling the worst you could ever feel earlier, and I thought, you know what? I lost £6 last week, and I lost £4 this week, so I've lost £10 in 2 weeks. And if I lose another £4, I've lost a full stone. In
Very
3
good,
weeks, and I'm
Monique.
so-
Well done, you.
Aye.
That's
Well
great.
done, you.
Fantastic.
But you know what? I thought it's that time where, do you know, I'm sorry I'm going to swear, but I'm finally fucking just smashing depression out the window, man.
Aye, good,
And
good.
People think, like, how can you rely on other people, right? I don't rely on other people, but I'm grown up and experienced enough to know that talking to Sandra and Si and Kenny and you three, I know that you've made me laugh, and I tell you fucking what, I'm going to go to bed happy tonight because you've made me
Well done, you.
in
Well done,
stitches.
you. Throw depression out the window, hen.
Brilliant.
Aye. I wasn't going to speak to you. I was going to look at the comments and go to bed. It wasn't Rangers related at all. And I'm not going to lie, I'm going to the game tomorrow. I'm going to have a fantastic night. And I'll probably have a lot to speak to on Kenny's show when he does iBooks Radio. And then
Lovely.
next week when you do Gers TV, I'll probably have a lot to speak to about Rangers.
Good.
But tonight was just about, do you know what? I'm going to phone up, I'm going to get a laugh, and I'm going to go to bed happy.
That's
And
it.
you-
That's
Monique,
what it's all
said
about,
that.
Monique.
So thank you.
I know your mum's on the page on the feed in the night, and I shouldn't see this, but I can't help it. Just remember what the man said, if you want to go to your bed happy, change the batteries.
Oh, for
I
God's sake.
did. I
And
tell you
Neil
what,
Leach is
it's
going to be
back.
hating this.
I tell you what, Si, it was vibrating at 30% last night. I'm going to go to bed at 100% tonight, by the way. It's going to be 99.9% tonight, and then tomorrow when we win, it's getting fucking blasted to 100%, bro.
Listen, that's the vibe. Just going to be alright, man. Don't worry
Brilliant.
about it.
Listen,
The
take care, that's
vibes.
fantastic.
Have a fantastic night. Thank you so much.
You
for
too.
everything.
You take
Cheers.
care,
Thank you.
Monique.
Aye,
Good
be-
night.
be
Hey,
charging
good
batteries
night.
tomorrow. Cheers.
We are. And I forgot to say, Monique's mum's watching the show. Kenny did say to me to say that joke. He did.
You're blaming him. Aye.
Right,
At
we
least
need
that
to-
was they're blaming each other
we need-
here.
I'm getting a ready now.
Something about recharging batteries or something like that.
Anyway, well done, Monique. Great weight loss and throw the depression out the window, hen.
Whiskey of the month, so I'm going to go and set it up.
Oh, for God's sake, aye.
My God.
Eh,
What time
we're
are
just
about?
talking about-
Quick
she's
whiskey of the
laughing.
month.
Right, 10:30 minute. Right, tap me 10, says Colin Muir.
I know she was talking about this Spanish. I would love to be that skin.
Right, buy some diffusers, Si, said Jeanette Campbell.
There's no way to catch up.
I know. Well done, girl, says Lisa Bain. Warren Rainey, great girl, well done, girl, keep it up, Colin Muir said. Scott Douglas, well done, Lisa Bain. Stay away from the fridge.
What's in the fridge?
Nothing in Monique's, it's out in London.
Milk. Milk. Oh, my goodness.
Right, keep it up, Monique, you are a legend, says Andrew Bartley. And as you can hear, something just smashed in the studio, size away for another glass. Is that another King Billy glass smashed?
He just smashed the conservatory.
There we go. Colin Muir, side dry January. Aye, right, yeah.
No chance I'd-
Right, Stuart Boyd says stay on to 11, guys. No. We've got work in the morning.
Schedules.
Oh, dearie me. Right, I'll go back. Got to go back a wee bit from the gym, please. Right, where are we? Here's to where they know there's one there. Here's to all your armed forces, past and present, heroes to us all, the LWF.
Least we forget.
Brilliant call
John.
from Warren, says Arthur Rodgie. Sandra's OCD. We are the people, Davy from Northern Ireland. That's Davy Burrows. Ali Barr. Brilliant, Warren. Could listen to you all night. George McRae. Great call, Warren. Well done. Brilliant show again tonight. Our European opponents, Braga, won 2-1 again tonight against Sporting. Seem to be picking up from their last few games, said Colin Boyd. Where are we? Newton Caffey, says Warren.
That's the kid, Simon.
That was the one he was asking about, aye. Yes, Ali, his history is phenomenal. A great call as always, says Andrew Bartley. Yes, Warren's full of our history. He gives a history lesson. Every week he's a history buff. So we get a history every week. So it's good to listen to Warren. Catch up in your own history. Where are we? Aye, Brisai has got a sleep apnea. Is that what you call it? Yes, he has. Colin Muir said it's your Old Spice.
Remember I was talking about it, they were going to, the Tummers were going to be an Antique Roadshow one day, the
Yes.
collection of 6, and then Buffy broke one, that's
And
been broke too.
we heard
There's
there.
2 left.
We heard there.
I've had them for about 20 years.
Are you going to click the new messages, Jim, for me?
Tobermory whiskey.
I've got something I need to say.
What is the story, Tobermory?
Warren Union.
Is there enough in there for that?
Great girl.
Yeah,
well,
great
yeah,
girl.
I
I
grab
know.
one, another
Got to
one,
click the bottom, Jim. There are new messages in.
Grab one of the or something. Oh, man.
Spa.
That's no, doesn't it?
Right, hello, Kenny. Says Stuart Boyd.
Oh, sure. How you
All right,
doing,
Jim.
Hello, that's good.
I've done that one. Hiya.
Evening, Simon.
Right, guys, I want a quick one. I forgot to say
My
this
God.
earlier on.
Evening, Sandra. Hello there, Stuart.
Good one, guys, this is important. We always talk about exclusive news and all that, and what's the news thing and the gossip and all that. And I forgot about the biggest comeback in the history of the world. It wasn't the Frank Sinatra or anything else. Pride of the Mile Flute Band are back.
You're joking.
Are they?
Telling you here the new Pride of the Mile Flute Band have made the comeback.
They were a brilliant band.
Aye, they were one of the best bands on the road. You've heard it here, you didn't hear it here first, it's been on our Facebook for 3 days, but you've heard it here first if you didn't see it on Facebook. The Pride of the Mile Flute Band are back. I'm trying to remember the name of the CD they had, it was something of the March with the Mile or something, I can't remember, it was about 20 years ago now. Anyway,
70s,
70s, aye, but it was a CD they brought, it was, no CD, a tape.
This earpiece out is really
Aye,
bugging me.
but Pride of the Mile Flute Band from Glasgow, from Carmyle, are back.
I like Kelly. She lost 10 pounds. How fidgets up doing her stairs.
So
Yes,
true.
to have the blue suits.
Correct, there you go, Andrew Bally's confirming it. The Pride of the Mile Flute Band are back. Bring back the Sons Ulster, they were great. Big Gordy, my big mate Gordy Scarcash used to be in the Sons Ulsters, another one. Aye, gives it a wee reminder, any flute band you'd love to see coming back. For anywhere in Britain, obviously our flute band's first. Before somebody comes out with that mob. Guys, it's the Whiskey of the Month, we don't have the monkey shoulder anymore, because me and Davey tanned it last week.
Jesus.
I couldn't...
David the text
Miles
guy's
better.
got a lot to answer for.
Miles better was the name of the CD.
And I hope Angie's still with us. I hope you're alright, Angie.
Somebody getting out the answer.
Aye, but guys, brilliant. That's a quick one. Tell us about that, what I'll see me do, but quick before I forget. Toast to Her Majesty the Queen. God save
Queen.
the Queen.
God save the Queen.
Whiskey of the Month. It's a great idea, wasn't it? That's my best idea ever.
Yes, 2 practices so far. Pride
Aye, that's what you do,
of the Mile. You've had 2 practices so far.
Didn't know that. I
There
thought
you
they were, I
go.
thought they were
Says
just,
Colin Muir.
I thought they were just at meeting stage, but that's even better.
Right, Paul Sargent, brilliant show, guys. Off to bed now. If you're going to be, see you Bombay parts on Saturday, see you there.
Oh, good man.
Good night, Paul.
Would you say that?
Going to see Bombay
Bobby-
parts.
No, but we tried to say
Oh,
Bobby
Bobby
Parts. Is that
Parts.
one at Funerals?
I'm like Bombay parts.
Aye, Bombay Parts, you know.
Mix.
I'm like, it says Bombay.
Well gardled, well gardled, Delhi's walls. No, it's that gig in the Quayside. You've got much memory than me, the Quayside one you were
Oh, the
promoting.
26th one that I'm not going to now.
Aye, but that's where he's going.
Oh, is that you going?
He's a substitute. No, He's a substitute for us. So he's got to be there.
Right, there we go. There's only one Pride of the Motherwell. I do agree with you. Pride of the Motherwell's a good band.
Aye, they're a great band.
Pride of the Motherwell, that's who I'm. They're the Our Lodge this year.
I do like the Pride of the Motherwell, but also I like the boys with Sarah Man. The kick with the county.
Aye, brilliant band.
Aye, kick with the county.
Aye, aye. I used to follow the Motherwell band. They're a good band.
Aye, there's a few of them out there. There's Craig Nick as well.
Craig Nick's a good one.
Defenders.
Is it Newton?
No, finishers got a lot of
Stuart,
them.
was it you call him? Newton?
Craig Newton.
Craig Newton.
That's what you said.
All
You're
right,
trying to be
okay.
phenomenal.
Craig Duke, aye.
Aye.
Aye, have you made me sleep happy in amazing company? Does totally change the mindset. I hope he's on the show. Love you all.
Think me's going to be coming on soon again. I was speaking to him, I forgot his name. What's the boy's name? I said he was going to...
Sarri's not as good as what they used to be, Colmuir, sorry.
Aye.
Sarri's not as good as what they used to be.
I don't want to knock any of the bands, to be fair.
No, I'm not, I don't mean it, but...
I think they're a good band because they're a melody band. I like that.
I liked the Blood and Thunder. I like the Blood and Thunder.
I like the old jazz and that wee bit, known it's a wee bit.
Nah, I like the Blood and Thunder. The Sarri's kind of toned it all down a bit.
I'll tell you my favourite video, see just quickly, because I think we've all seen this.
Netherton Road, that's the one I was thinking of.
Alright, aye, well you can even see the other one. I don't know if you've all seen it, but it's been on Facebook this one's been on Facebook for a few years. I was there in Larne when they were playing, and it's the Old Boys, flute band and Old Boy. It's an old guy called Dinger Bell dancing and all that. Aye. I'm telling you, he should be the Ulster's advert for Viagra, this old guy, man, right? Dinger Bell, right, and he's up dancing and he's in I think it's the Bally something Old Boys flute band and he's doing handstands and all that. You must have seen it.
This is the three old guys at the front?
No, just one, and the whole band's all the Old Boys at the back. But Bally Craigie Old Boys, they're fantastic. All the old guys are up. They're doing all that stuff, aren't they?
They've been back a few times there, I know.
But the old boys,
Our Bank Street.
they're all these old guys, and they're all just loving it. They're actually just wanting to be in the band. They're all dancing. And old boy Dinger at the front, he's handstands and everything, man. It's absolutely fantastic. But anyway, aye, that's right, purple shirts, right. But the thing is, he always reminds me of Steve Martin. See, when I watch it, he reminds me of Steve. I don't know why he reminds me of Steve Martin. But the Pride of the Male flute band are back. There you go, so everybody knows.
The best entertaining band in Scotland is the County, said Alex Hutton.
I would agree with that, aye, probably, aye. But if I was to pick a band, I would pick, just to go and see, I would say the Black Skull's the best when it comes to marching. It's like military, I think they're fantastic. However, Pride of the North's the one I was going to say. Pride of the North is my favourite. But then again, sometimes when I'm drunk I change my mind. Because I like the Govan Proddy Boys as well, because they get great... Pride of the North and Govan Proddy Boys play traditional tunes, and I like the old style.
Pride of the North can play a lot of melody and all.
I know, but I like the traditional. I like the old day. See, they do two sets of Pride of the North, and the second set's always traditional orange, right? And when I go to watch them, Ryan always says, I told me the kids always not going anymore, and we are Scots, he always goes like that. Don't worry, a wee horse going to be the traditional stuff. Brilliant bands, honestly, fantastic.
Pride of Raven, they've went melody and all.
Who?
Pride of Raven, East Belfast.
Aye, I don't know much about him.
They went melody and all.
The Pog said singer. Friday
Friday
Govan.
All these great bands. What's the ones in Kildare? I've got great bands in Orry. They've got let me think what Kildare's got. They've got... Oh man, I played behind them and I'm forgetting it because I'm drunk. So you've got the Pride of the Barn, right? You've got the Freeman Memorial. Right, that's two big bands right away, but Kildare's probably got about 15 bands or something. I'll easily get 10 bands, right? It's only it's not a big place, but I would say Kildare's must have about 8 to 10 bands. They've got melody bands, prize winning bands and all that. But the two main bands is the Pride of the Barn and the Freeman Memorial. And what the two of them do is, they do a parade when the parade's finished, if you know what I mean. They go round and they just go round the circle. I can't remember which one it was. I was there last year, it was fantastic. Me and Scott are just going down and it's all the proper tunes, right? It's none of your PC stuff at this point, it's all your Blood and Thunder.
I didn't know that. The Parkhead Heatherbell was disbanded and now it's the Brigton Loyalists. I didn't know that. That's what that... It says used to follow the Parkhead Heather Bell.
I've never heard of them.
Disbanded, now the Brigton Loyalists.
Brigton Loyalists, as far as I'm concerned, was founded in the 70s.
Well, there you go. That was William Drew said that.
Because they helped.
And that they were the Parkhead Heather Bell.
Yeah,
When
it
he
could be.
started, they got a lot of help for them.
This is just as mad as when I mentioned the BB a couple of weeks. Everybody's got a
I
favourite
know.
band.
Canvas Lang Volunteers, I've seen
Pride of
them,
Remains,
aye.
innit? Pride of Remain. That's another band for Ballymena. Ballymena there for.
My uncle's band here in Ulster was the weirdest you've ever seen. Banjos, saxophones, and they all played funny style. They were called the Regal Famous for the hokey pokey.
But I think
That was one.
some of the wee unique bands are the crazy. That's somebody phoning by the way, the B.
Yeah.
Some of the wee bands, that's what I like is the wee bands all the time. I mean, you go to Liverpool for the 12, you see them.
Monique. Hello.
It's only me, but I'll be 20 seconds, but
I'm going to get my phone on.
I threw mine away.
Hello, I'm live.
Can't even
is that Sandra and Stein Kenny?
I'm here, I can hear you. You back again?
Yeah.
Guys, Leslie, are you still live?
Yes.
Of course we are.
Oh, shit. Right, look, I was actually just going to spend like 20 seconds because your comments are hidden behind like 100 different comments because I've been on the show. And by the way, can I just state that being on the show is harder than people think, right? Because I thought that I was totally up to date with all the comments, and then 30 seconds later, I realised I've missed like 80 comments. So, I just want to tell you that I love you loads, and that you are doing a brilliant job, whether it's you, Sandra, by the way, is you, because you're female. So, so I just say that, right, because girl power and all that.
That's it.
I won't keep you long, right? But I do need to be a wee bit cheesy right now. So, Sandra, you're fucking amazing. And by the
Oh,
way, your
thank you,
car
Monique.
is but can I just state how amazing your car is, right?
Oh.
People do not understand. Dude, this lady has a fucking... She's got a wheel cover around her wheel, a steering wheel, that comes out like 10 inches. She's like an actual geezer, like from London. It's amazing.
I've only been in the
She
motor twice,
actually-
but it's actually 12 inches.
12 inches.
I measured
Right,
it.
okay. So basically, size takes in 12 inches because size wishes he was 12 inches. But that's not the point, right? So, Si, you might be 12 inches. That's absolutely fantastic. But
You can have a keep.
Sanders, I just fucking, honestly, you make me feel so amazing, man. So, anyway, getting away from size, penis, and all that, right? So, Sandra, your wheel is like amazing. It's like you actually drive it like you're in fucking London, like a pure mad nerd. It's amazing, right? And she's got these mad, like fucking, what's the mad share school diamonds or something? From fucking, these mad diamonds. Anyway, they cost like thousands of pounds, right? Well, they probably didn't cost you thousands of pounds. They probably cost you like a fiver. But that's the point. They literally cost £1,000. And her car is amazing. But getting away from the car, Si, you're amazing. I appreciate you getting me on the show last week. I think you, Si, you're amazing. You took on this fucking whole Gers TV on your own, and you look amazing. And you might not have a job right now, Si, but I tell you what, you're incredible, and you work just as hard as anybody that does a fucking 40, 50, 60-hour shift. Kenny, I also think you're amazing, Kenny. I went to your TV, radio. I couldn't talk to you the other day because I was like dead because my wee niece is like 6 months old and she's been a bit of a dick. But I can't say that in public, so let's minus that from the radio show. But she's a bit of a dick, right? And then, do you know what, Sandra? You're amazing. You stand up for women power and all that. So, anyway, love you all. You're amazing. I felt shit an hour ago and now I feel amazing.
Very
So love
good,
you all.
Monique. Just throw the depression out the window, hen.
Brilliant, take care.
Well,
Oh, that's
can I
fantastic.
come and see? Can I come and see you at the Ibrox Stadium in like next week or something?
Yeah.
Aye, we'll sort it out.
We'll
get a
sort
wee
it
chat
out
over
with
there.
you, Monique, right?
Can Appreciate the call, money.
Right, I'm
Always
going
nice
to
to
go
get
now before I
appreciated.
piss you
Right,
down.
speak to you later, hen.
Don't be
Love
ashamed.
yous!
I'm
Love
getting slagged
you,
for
bye.
I'm getting slagged for my
Bye-bye.
I'm getting slagged for my measurements with the 12 inches. I'm just going to quote my dad. My dad's long dead. But my dad always say, my dad said to me, look, one bit of advice in life, marry a girl with small horns. Right.
Oh, dearie me.
My dad, I married Jeremy Beadles.
Oh, for God's sake.
Kelly says Monique's on the moonshine.
God.
You're laughing.
Aye, but it's below the belt.
You want on?
Oh,
On the other
dearie
hand.
me.
Anyway, guys.
Right,
it's been a
guys, what
brilliant
about
show.
it? With I will say you're a great if you can get me a ticket for Weller.
When's he playing? He's playing at Barrowland. I can't remember when it is.
I like Paul Weller.
I know well, I can maybe actually get him and drop me a wee message. I can maybe sort that possibly because sometimes you know people that are in security and things like that. I possibly could be sort that.
It's amazing. It's honest, anywhere you go with him, he knows somebody.
Oh, it's terrible.
Oh, dearie me. What another, that's another story.
It's happened to me.
I've got small hands, but you're not married to me.
Sandra said to me every time we go, you know, something and all that, and she wanted to go and see the tribute band, the band called From the Jam. We're going to see them, but we were in the city centre and that. She's like, get a taxi, and I went, I know a quick route. So we jumped in at Xenox, and she went, what we doing? I said, we're going underground.
It's that time of night, guys. Time to wrap it up.
Guys, there's millions happening on Gers TV. A couple of announcements the next 2-3 nights. Stay tuned when we put announcements out. Everything we do for the owns probably going to be nighttime posts.
Yep. But if you're going to catch anything on our page, it's probably at night time, after tea time, after 6
I know
o'clock.
nighttime, 6 o'clock to 9,
Maybe
10
9ish.
is the average time we're going to be posting now.
Yep.
Just for the reason that we're all busy.
People work through the day and can't catch up with, so if it's at night time, you'll see more chance of seeing it.
As well as that, guys, just a wee reminder, we've got loads and loads of things coming up soon. But stick with us what we're doing. Like, share, subscribe, and watch parties if I can.
Yep, watch party.
Take this, you're in Kenny, the watch party, you'll see this.
Aye. Share it on every page you can get. Gers TV's getting bigger. It is bigger already. Growing massively.
This is us getting back on these 12-inch comments.
It's not great. I wouldn't say it's growing massive 12 inch, but it's massively, aye.
Guys, as well as all that, thanks to everybody who contributed. Great callers tonight. Great history again for Warren.
And
Thanks,
always remember, guys, we are the people.
People, God bless.